Okay, let's see if we are live. We live. Let's go. All right, hopefully I can see the chat and all of that. I'm gonna wait until some people hop in. Let's see if I can see if people hopping in. Let's see. I should be live on both channels. Daily 2. Damn it. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm live on this channel right here. Output. Doesn't look like I'm live on this channel. Alright, we got 2 people in this thing. If you can hear me good, make some noise. Alright, we got 2 people in this thing. Okay, I see that. As y'all come in here, if you can hear me, make some noise. I'm trying to go live on my second channel, but it is not working for some reason. I don't know why I'm not live on the second channel. Okay, we got 4 people. Can y'all type something, please? Please, type something, my friend. Type something, my friend. Please. Please type. Why am I not live on this channel, though? Okay. She can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all ready to get? Let me see how many people gonna join. We got 5 people in here. Let me roll up a little bit. Let me roll up. This is our first live. We lit. This is our first live. Y'all can see the screen and everything, right? Let me make sure. Boom. Yeah, we lit. I don't know why I'm not streaming on the second channel, though. That's what I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out how to stream on both channels. If y'all don't know, we got We Still Hustle Daily and we got We Still Hustle Daily 2. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got 5 people in here. All right. Let me roll up a little bit. Let me roll up. You feel me? So, as y'all can see, the title of this video is her stud girlfriend cheated on her with a woman and 6 guys. Holy. What's going on with y'all studs, man? Y'all be being slick. Y'all be being slick and coming on to the other side over here. I know what y'all be doing. You feel me? Yo, a stud cheating with 6 guys is crazy. We about to get right into it, though, man. Let me see. We got 7 people in this building. Y'all gotta get y'all an electric grinder. Can y'all see it? Y'all can't see it that good. Gotta get you an electric grinder. You know what I'm saying? We can't be breaking the weed now with our hands. We can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my filter on. Young Play. I see you in here, Rob. I see you in here. We about to get right into it. I'm just trying to see how many people gonna come in the building. I usually don't release videos this early. You feel me? I said, Ray, my boy, what's going on, fam? I see you in the building, man. We got 8 people in here. We about to get right. We about to get started, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. This is a long story, though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This shit, like, I think this shit, like, 80 minutes or something. So we gonna be here for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have, honestly, picked a shorter story, but it is what it is. Might as well do these reactions live. Okay, we got 13 in the building. Let's go! I see you. Okay, we in the building. I'm rolling up, y'all. We about to get right on started. If we get 20 people in here, we're going to go ahead and start. We got 13 people in here. We get 20, we're going to go ahead and start. If they miss it, then they missed it. They got to rewind it back. Run it back. You feel me? We got like an 80-minute story. This is a pretty long story. So we about to get right into it. Boy rolling up. I might need to roll up 2 for this story. Holy. Why is I'm not live on my other channel, though? If y'all don't know, we got We Still Hustle Daily and we got We Still Hustle Daily 2. But We Still Hustle Daily 2 is tweaking right now. I don't know why We Still Hustle Daily 2 is not live. So, but we just gonna rock with it for now. But I wish I was live. So what we got? We got 13 people. Damn, we can't get 20 people in there, motherfucker. Like, hey, what y'all doing? We only got 13 people in here. Okay, 17. 3 more. 3 more. We lit. By the time I get done rolling this up, we gonna go ahead and start it off. You feel me? If y'all like these live videos, I will be doing more live videos. Probably give y'all one a day. I'm not sure if it's gonna be. Damn, I just messed this up. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like in the mornings or in the afternoons. But I want to stream on both channels. If y'all don't know, we got We Still Hustle Daily. We got We Still Hustle Daily 2. And it's not streaming on We Still Hustle Daily 2 for some reason. Callie, first time catching the live. This is my first time going live. She said, what strain? Hey, you never know what strain they be giving you, man. Hey, look, I don't get caught up in the weed names and stuff because people be naming that shit, all type of shit. They be like, this, that goddamn Bubba Kush X2. This, that goddamn 4th of July X3. This, that goddamn, I don't know. They be coming up with all type of goddamn names. All right, we got 20 people in the building. Let's get it. Why the fuck am I not streaming on my second channel? It's all good. Y'all ready though? We're gonna go ahead and get it started. Here we go. Make sure if y'all can hear everything, let me know. Here we go.
So what up, guys?
What up?
I told you I was gonna do the story time with my ex because she wants to keep talking about me.
Y'all can hear good, right?
And I told her, if you continue to talk about me, I'm going to post your business all over social media, and I don't give a fuck who sees it.
Ooh.
So here we go.
Oh, she should have shut up.
This girl I was dating, Gabby, a year ago.
Okay, Gabby, we got it.
We knew each other from high school. We all went to high school in Clarksville. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school at the same time she was in high school, but she was dating somebody, and I was not even dating any people like that in school. So we graduated in 2014. Fast forward 10 years later, I ended up coming back to Clarksville because my little sister passed away.
Where Clarksville at, y'all?
I ended up moving in the same neighborhood as her. The worst mistake I ever made. I didn't know she lived in the neighborhood, but I had seen her, and my sister told me that she lived in the neighborhood, so that's how I knew she lived in the neighborhood. And I was just like, oh, okay, but I wasn't paying no attention. She started DMing me on Facebook. And we started talking. I was working at the gas station right there in our neighborhood, so she started coming up to the gas station, seeing it, boom, 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 boom. We started kicking it, and shit went from kicking it to us being in a full-blown relationship. Now, this is the kicker. This is a little backstory. When me and her started kicking it and we started seeing ourselves getting serious, and that was like in 3 months. Y'all know how lesbian relationships go. I still had my place. My sister lived with me at my place, which was right down the street from where she lived at. But I was mainly at her house. She never wanted me to go home. She didn't want me to go hang out with no friends. She wanted me to sit in the house with her all day. And if I wasn't sitting in the house with her all day, she wanted to sit up at work with me all day. All day, every day. And I never thought nothing about it until all the bullshit happened later on. So... damn, I lost my train of thought. So we was in real close proximity. Okay. I used to hear little things around the city. People used to come into my store and tell me little different things about her. But again, that's the person that I'm with, and I love her. So I'm not going to take anybody else's word for it. If I haven't
Georgia or Tennessee, okay,
seen the shit myself, seen it or have any suspicions that she's doing this, that, or that. So I never thought nothing about it. Brushed that shit off, kept going on about my business, right? So, what was it? Not last year, but the year before that, she has this cousin, right? Now, when we started hanging out and dealing with each other and shit like that, her and this cousin, they weren't cool. Like, they was beefing. You know what I'm saying? Some family shit, they was beefing. They're not real cousins, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. But this specific cousin, she's known for dressing like a little boy, but still fucking on niggas. She's known for dressing like a female. She'll put a wig on and some makeup, do her nails and all that good old shit and go out and be fucking on niggas and still be fucking on bitches. She's known for that. That's what this cousin is known for. So she ends up coming into town and now...
hey, don't let her hang with her. Holy.
They buddy all hanging out and shit. Like, wasn't y'all just arguing before she got here? Now she in town. Y'all cool. Okay, great. Now y'all want to hang out. Now you ain't got no time for me because you finna go hang out with your cousin. But everybody already knows what type of cousin your cousin is. Right? So that's when my mind starts to... Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why y'all hanging out now. All of a sudden. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a shot break. Hold on.
She taking a shot break. She lit. I fuck with her already. Chasing it down with the what? What's that?
So they started hanging out. Now around this time frame when all the bullshit started, October, whatever month is before October, 2 months before October. I'm not finna sit here and do all that. Y'all gonna think I'm slow. 2 months before October is when all the bullshit started happening. And at the same time, I had got promoted to being store manager. So now I'm running my gas station. I'm hiring employees, firing employees, and I ended up hiring this one girl named Keisha as my employee. And you know, we was cool. Me, her, and my bitch, we was all kicking it. Like she was, you know, in between homes. The bitch Keisha was in between homes. So, you know what I'm saying? Me being a good friend, I don't like to see nobody down and out. If I can help, I'll help you any way I possibly can. So that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? There was some nights that she would stay at the house with us, but it was never on no freaky type shit. Like, if we was upstairs sleeping in the bed, she was downstairs sleeping on the couch. Or if we was at my house and we was sleeping on my bed, she was sleeping on my floor in my room. It wasn't no, oh, threesome this, or we was doing this with this girl. That it was never that. That's never what it was, never what it was going to be. So she didn't have a car in order to get back and forth to work. So in that same time, I had my girl taking her back and forth to work. Okay, cool. Now let's back up just a tad right before I hired Keisha as my employee. This is when I found out that the bitch was cheating on me with a whole female. So I was working at the gas station one night, and when me and her got together, she had a PS5. She had bought a second PS5 so we can play GTA together. So we had one console over here in the TV, one console over here in the TV. So when
oh shit,
I started feeling like there was some bullshit going on, so I wanted to go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here dealing with all that extra ass shit. So I think she started hanging out with her cousin. She's going over there, and I'm checking her location because we was sharing each other's locations. I'm checking her location, and her location is ending up at the same spot every fucking time they hanging out together. The same address every fucking time they hanging out together. So I screenshot the address, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it just in case one day I might need it, because who the fuck is this? But when I asked her about it, everything was, oh, I'm just hanging out with her. I'm hanging out with my cousin. She took me over here. She took me over here to see this person, that person, this person. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, me and the cousin know each other, but we don't speak. I don't have no reason to talk to you.
Nay, I see you.
You know. So I don't know what ended up happening. But we had a plan for Halloween. And she never came home that night. So I had got dressed. I was sitting on the couch. I had something to drink. I had some stuff rolled up so that we can, you know, put our costumes on and go trick or treating. Let's do some grown adult kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Had me sitting there all fucking night. I ended up getting drunk as fuck. I fell asleep around like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. She still wasn't home. She ends up walking through the door like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I had to go to work that next morning at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't say nothing of it. I wake up with a fucking full-blown attitude because you left me sitting here in a fucking costume waiting on you, knowing good and goddamn well you wasn't coming home. So I brushed that shit off. I'm like, so we have a little slight argument on why the fuck you didn't bring your ass back home knowing I was sitting here waiting for you. No text, no call, no nothing. Right? Her excuse is she drove her car to wherever her and her cousin was going. When they got where they were going, she got in the car with her cousin, left her car wherever they went initially, and then her cousin took her somewhere else. So therefore, she couldn't leave when she wanted to leave because she didn't have her car.
You should have called me. No excuse, nigga.
So that's why she didn't come home that night. I said, okay, great. We was engaged at this point, so me being who I am,
we engaged
if this cousin has you out here doing shit you don't normally do, I don't agree with that shit. So what I need you to do is limit your time around this person, because you wasn't acting like this before they got here. Don't start acting like this now. And I seen a girl post a video on here and it said, motherfuckers don't get caught cheating by the shit that they do. They get caught, or something like that. They get caught cheating by breaking routines. If you break a routine, motherfuckers going to notice it. If it's something that you've been doing for a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months straight, and now all of a sudden you stop doing that, there's something wrong, honey.
Yo, let me tell you, that is true. Like, you be letting you let a girl come to your house all the time. You letting her come over. You don't never tell her no. Next thing you know, you start fucking with somebody else. You be like, nah, not today. I'm tired. She be on the phone like, you tired, nigga? What you mean you tired? Like,
So I'm like, okay, great. 2 weeks passed by. I was supposed to be bringing a dish for Thanksgiving to her family Thanksgiving thing. Supposed to be bringing a dish to that and all this other shit. That never fucking happened because in between Halloween and Thanksgiving is when everything fucking popped off. So a couple weeks after Halloween, I'm working at my gas station. An employee that I had called off second shift, so I had to go in there and work second shift. My assistant manager wasn't answering the phone, so I had to go in there and work it. Store manager, right? Now, mind you, just before that, she had let me hold one of her PS5s. The PS5 that she bought that had my profile on it. She had let me hold it that same day. She let me get that bitch, so I had it at my house. So that same night, I ended up going to work at 3. Was supposed to get off at 11 o'clock. So I'm at work, about a couple hours go by. And, you know what I'm saying, we on second shift, so things is getting a little busy in the store. Her cousin, you got 2 cousins that came in, and her daddy's sister came in, and she's like, well, I'm glad you're doing good after you looking good after a breakup. And I just look at her, I'm like, who's broken up? Then she proceeds to let me know that she done met the new girl. She done been around the family. She brought them all gifts. She's coming to Thanksgiving and blah, 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 blah. This is her family members coming inside this gas station telling me her business. Now, mind y'all, I'm on the clock. And I just spoke to this bitch. She never said nothing to me. Again, never said anything to me at all. So I call her. She not answering. Call her. She not answering. Call her. She not answering. So I finally get her on the fucking phone. She's in the car with this bitch and her children. She got me on speakerphone. So the first thing I says is, I know that you with this bitch, because right after the auntie said what she said, the cousin walked in and showed me a video of her and that girl on Snapchat, and she was sucking her toes on Snapchat for everybody to see posted. Dirtbag. Hit me up for...
ugh, that's nasty. We about to go into part 2. Hey, do me a favor. The likes is not matching up to the viewers. Shit ain't matching up. I think it say we got how many viewers? We got 46 viewers. And how many likes it say? What that shit say? Hold on. I'll look at that shit. This is my first time on live. Y'all gotta excuse me. Oh, 19 likes. What? That's not how that shit's supposed to be. Y'all tripping. Y'all gotta like the video. Let's go.
Okay. I'm back. Part 2. Ooh.
We back.
Part 2 of my stud girlfriend that cheated on me with one woman that I know of, and 6 men. So I believe I left out the last part of where her auntie had just came into my gas station and let me know that I was single. So I'm calling her, don't get no answer. Then she finally answers the phone. She got me on speakerphone, her car speakerphone.
Yo, why did auntie snitch like that though? Auntie must not like her or something. Must not like her niece. Why she snitching like that?
And I don't even let her say nothing. All I allow her to say is hello. That's it. I said, you on Snapchat sucking a bitch toes. You're nasty and you're dirty. Don't talk to me ever again.
Shout out to all my toe suckers.
Put my phone down,
Y'all
face
nasty.
down on the counter, and I continue to check my customers out. This bitch blowing my phone up, so I blocked that bitch. I blocked her ass immediately. Bitch, I got my own house. You can't put me out of nothing. I don't have to worry about you, bitch. I can leave your ass today and be fine tomorrow. It's fine. So she blowing my phone up, no caller ID. I finally answered that bitch. She yelling, give me my PS5, give me this, give me my PS5, give me my... I said, bitch, I'm at work. I'm not finna sit here. I'm at work. I'm not finna leave work early to come give you shit. The same way you had me waiting to find out that you were cheating, you're gonna wait for this PS5. Hung up on her ass. Blowing my fucking phone up. Now, at this time, it's probably about 8, 9 o'clock. And my assistant manager, I guess he was sleeping or whatever, but he finally woke up and called me back, and he was on his way. I said, okay, perfect timing. So as he's walking into the store, the bitch is still calling my phone. So now at this point, my sister, she's off work and she already up there at the gas station. She don't even know what the fuck's going on. Now, mind you, at this time, I didn't have a car, but the walk from my job to home was maybe like a 3-minute walk if he was walking with some intentions, or a 5-minute walk if he was walking and not giving a fuck. So it's really not nothing to me. I would never be ashamed to say I had to walk anywhere. Bitch, you have to start somewhere to get where you're going.
Amen to that. Hey, this is the video is doing this. This ain't got nothing to do with me. The video doing this shit. The mouth ain't matching with the words.
Okay, or get where you at, wherever the fuck the saying is. But anyways, so my sister She up there at the gas station. My assistant manager, he's walking in. So I immediately start counting my fucking drawer down. Quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry. Open this register up, get on the clock in, open this register up. I gotta go. I got some shit going down, bruh. So I'll give him a little slight story, and I get the fuck home. My sister, again, she don't know what the fuck's going on, but she's walking with me. And now as we're walking from my gas station home, in order to walk from my gas station to my house, I have to pass by her house. So the way we live, it's like her house is on the main road, and then mine's is on the little side road in the cul-de-sac. But I'm at the beginning, so I'm not in the cul-de-sac. So her house is, my job is here. I have to walk past her house to get to mine. So she steady blowing my fucking phone up. I'm ignoring that bitch. So I'm walking to the house. So as soon as I cut the corner to the main street, all you see is like 7 cars at her house. It's her mama car, her sister car, 2 of her daddy's friends' car, and the girl's car, the bitch's car. So me being who I am, you're not finna play in my face and think you're gonna get away with it. No, ma'am. So we walking past, and I'm talking shit hella loud. My sister's like, bruh, stop. I don't give a fuck. Y'all going to jail or y'all gonna die tonight. I'm not finna play with y'all. Because if the auntie know, then everybody else know. Your mama just as smiling in my face. Your sister be in my face every fucking day. No, I don't fuck with none of y'all. Okay, nothing that none of y'all can say to me is gonna change anything. Now, mind you, she lives next door to her dad. Me and her daddy was cool from me working at the gas station before I knew he was her dad and that was his daughter. And she was his neighbor. So we was already cool. We done took shots together and shit like that. But he's a drunk too as well. These motherfuckers looking at me crazy in this parking lot. I can sit here. So we walking by, all of them outside, blah, 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 blah. She's still blowing my phone up. So by the time I get to my front door, I walk up my steps, put my shit down in my room. She's still blowing my fucking phone up. I don't answer it. But she outside. She done pulled up with the bitch in the car. Well, not even with the bitch in the car. I'll take that back. She pulls up with her daddy in the passenger seat. So he's trying to play peacemaker, like, just give her what she's asking for, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm not giving her shit till I get an explanation. So call the police, do whatever it is that you need to do, bitch. Because once the police pull up, as they did, her giving me a PS5 while we were in a relationship, she cannot sue me for that. You can't. And if you do, you won't win, bitch. It's a gift. You can't sue me for that. And I had the messages to prove it. She was not going to win that case, and she knew it. But she's a police-ass bitch. That's what she does. So she gave, I had her PS5, and she gave me an old Christmas tree, because that year for Christmas we were gonna do a red Christmas tree, because clearly y'all can see red is my favorite color. So we ordered a red Christmas tree. So the old Christmas tree she had, she gave it to me, and I had it in my house so I can put it up in my gas station. So she's sitting outside for like 15, 20.
Yo, she do got a lot of red. Her car is red. Look, her car is red. Her hair is red. I seen the seat cover she had on there. I been spotted that. And if y'all can look in the background, it's like something red, like some red letters on the windows. She like red, for sure.
20 minutes, me and my sister like, bruh, get the fuck on. Like, what do you do? What are you here for? So by the time that happens, her daddy's trying to talk me down. I'm telling him, like, bruh, you better tell your daughter to get in her car and pull this motherfucker off from over here, because I'm finna lose my mind. She done played in my face. I don't like that. You don't even know what's going on, and you still sitting up here trying to act like what she doing is okay. It's not. So I talked him down. I put her PS5 in a duffel bag. I stood at the top of my steps and I rode that bitch down it. You want your PS5? There you go. You can have it. So she gets her PS5 and she goes to try to like pull off, and I know I got long nails and I'm, whatever the case may be, but I was angry as fuck that day. So the box that the Christmas tree that she gave me was still sitting right there in my living room by the door. So when I tell you I picked that bitch up and I launched that bitch on top of her motherfucking car, I was hoping and praying it was heavy enough to crack her windshield, but it didn't. It wasn't. So I was like, okay, they pulled up, blah, 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 blah. She's still texting my phone. She's still texting my phone from a text plus number. I'm like, okay, great. So I took it upon myself because I found out who the bitch was. I found out who she was. We know each other from school. We wasn't ever cool, never friends with none of that, but she hung around some of the people that I hung around. So we knew of each other. So I found the bitch on Facebook. Sure did. Inboxed the fuck out of her. Like, girl, what's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because I can't be mad. I'm always the type of person. I can't be mad at the other person, because who knows what lies they was telling you and what they was telling me. You know what I'm saying? They could have been coming to you like they were single and blah, 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 whatever the case may be. So I ain't, me sitting there trying to beat your ass or get mad at you for it is pointless.
I like that.
So me and
I
her
like
had a
that. I
conversation.
like that.
We ended up talking. Of course, I was drinking a little bit that night. So my sister telling me to calm down. I said, fuck calming down. Took my phone, took my last shot, took my phone, and I walked my ass up to her motherfucking house. Because now I'm texting the side chick, and she's like, let's meet at her dad's house and let's talk. So that's what I do. Meet at her dad's house, and we inside of her daddy's house. We sitting on the couch, we talking, we drinking, we smoking. And we comparing dates and notes and shit like that. Now, the bitch, Gabby, she done locked herself in her apartment. Mind you, her and her daddy's apartment is right next door. Right next door. She in apartment 3, he's in 4. Type shit. She done locked her ass herself in the house and don't want to come outside. Because I said, why you can't talk to me face to face? If we're over, just let me know face to face as a grown woman that you're done with me and this is who you want to be with. That's fine. I'm not finna sit here and act a fool about that. You being honest. Even though you weren't being honest because you already cheated. So I'm like, okay, great. So me and the bitch sitting down, we talking and everything. She's texting Gabby, and I guess I don't know if she convinced her to come outside and get in the car, whatever the case was, but the bitch ended up coming out, locking herself out, unlocking herself from in the house and goes and get in her car. So when she see her going to get in her car, we walk out the house. She's like, let's get in the car, let's talk. The bitch don't want to unlock the doors. You scary ass hoe. She don't want to unlock the doors. So I'm just standing there. So the bitch is smooth talking to her and all this other shit, getting her to unlock the door. She unlocks the door. I grabbed that fucking car handle so quick and hopped in that back seat. Because what you gonna do? You gonna give me the answers that I need now. So we in the back seat and we chilling, we talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed the fuck.
I see. She say, nah, I don't need all that. Nah, I feel you. You know, but when you in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be in love now. Motherfuckers be deep in love. They be heartbroken. They don't. It just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So she just like, tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think after like a while you get numb to this shit. Like now, shit, fuck it. Like it is what it is. Goddamn, I see you moving funny. I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't need to hear nothing from you. You feel me? To me, something just wrong with you, and I'm just gonna move on. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know what I'm saying, when you really in love with somebody, it might be like, damn, what happened? Please, we was good. You know what I'm talking about?
God, but I'm sitting like right here in the middle. The side bitch is in the passenger seat, and Gabby's in the front seat. Can't even turn around and look at me. I'm constantly sitting there. I'm not even giving a fuck what this bitch over here talking about. I'm constantly saying, hey, look at me. If I'm not who you want, I want you to look me in my face and tell me that you want her instead of me. If you can do that, then I know that this right here, whatever y'all got going on, it might be something for real. But look me in my face and tell me that I'm not who you want. She could never look me in my face. Kept threatening me. Had her daddy come outside, pull a gun on me. He put a gun to my shoulder, put a gun to my knee, kept telling me to get out of his daughter's car. Fuck you and your daughter. You better pull that trigger, bitch, because I'm not going nowhere. So a little bit more talking happens, and in the midst of the conversation, the side bitch proceeds to let me know. Now, mind y'all, I was under the impression the whole time that she thought that she was single. That's why she was acting the way she was acting. Hell no. The bitch proceeds to let me know in my face that she knew she was engaged, and she proceeded anyways. So then now everything's changed, because not only am I just mad at this bitch, now I'm mad at you too, bitch. Get out the car. I'm finna beat both of y'all ass. I'm finna beat both of y'all ass because you didn't play to my face for an hour and a half. You could have said that a long time ago.
She deeply in love, man. She is deeply in love. She want answers. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. I feel you. I don't need all that shit either. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, some people do need that shit. You know what I'm talking about? We going to part 3. You feel me? Hey, listen. It's 61 people, but 28 people done like the video. That's crazy to me. That's 33 people just sitting in here watching me chilling. I know I'm looking good. God damn, I'm turning 34 tomorrow. Yay! That's right, your boy turned 34 tomorrow. Can you at least like the video for me? God damn. The 29th, yes, my birthday, 34, big play. I know I don't look 34 though. You feel me? All the girls be telling me I look like about 26.
Part 3. I'm not posting any more parts after this until we get some traction in this bitch. But yeah. So now we at a point to where the side chick done let me know that she did know that she was engaged in a relationship and who she was in a relationship with before she proceeded to start pushing up on her. So therefore, not only is she wrong, but you're just as wrong as well. You knew and you still didn't give a fuck and you still proceeded. Therefore, now me and you have an issue. Don't fucking talk to me, bitch.
Not they was in there just comparing notes and smoking and chilling and shit. Now she get to tell her this is crazy.
So again, after I even hear this information, I'm still in the car like, bruh, Gabby, just look at me and tell me that you want to be with her instead of me, so I can get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? She never wants to do that. The bitch can't look at me worth a fuck. The one time she did look at me, the bitch bust out into tears, and that was right before the bitch proceeded to let me know that she knew she was engaged and she knew what she had going on and she didn't give a fuck. I hopped out as soon as the bitch said what she said. I hopped my ass out the car. I got out the car and I went home. Sure did. I went the fuck home. She was blocked. Whatever text number she was texting me off of, she was blocked. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was in love for real. So I did cry. I was crying. I was angry. I was upset. I was mad. I was pissed.
I told you.
Because first of all, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck were you playing in my face, and I don't even really know the timeline.
You see what I'm saying?
When y'all
Exactly.
even started fucking off with each other, but I'm just gonna put.
She wants some answers. Oh shit! Did I just fuck that shit up? Damn it.
Bullshit, because you was at this address for days that I don't even really know the timeline.
There we go.
Of when y'all even started fucking off with each other, but I'm just gonna put the timeline at when you started going out with your cousin again. And I sent you at this address. The moment I sent you at this address, something was bullshit, because you was at this address for days at a time. Like, yeah, you would come home, you would see me, you would stop at the gas station and, you know, see me, bring me food and shit like that, but you was still going back to this same address. Whole time we sharing each other's location, so you can't be slick, bitch. So a couple days go by, I don't hear from her, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple days go by. Now at this point,
hey, y'all who be sharing y'all locations and still cheating, y'all deserve to get y'all ass knocked out. I'm sorry.
she got her PS5 back. There's nothing that I have that she needs. There's nothing that she has that I need, because everything that I had at her house was my shit that I brought from my own house, which is right here. She lives right there. So a couple weeks go by, you know, about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm living my best life. I'm still working at the gas station. And then, so remember like how I told y'all her daddy lives right next door to her. Her daddy lives right next door to her, but he's an older guy and he has a lot of friends, like male friends, older male friends, and some like middle-aged too, you know what I'm saying? And some young niggas as well. So he be having them in and out their place, but again, they live right next door. So there's a lot of times to where she'll be sitting over there at her daddy's house drinking or smoking or whatever, and he'll have his homeboys over there. So therefore now she's meeting his friends is meeting her as his daughter. But she's dressed as like a stud, acts as like a stud, you know what I'm saying? But looks can be deceiving, clearly. So I'm working at the gas station and I'm about to get off, and one of her dad's homeboys that she's cool with as well, because he was at our engagement party. That's the funny thing. He comes in the gas station, we talking and shit. He buys me some cigarettes. He buys me something else. And then he's like, you want me to walk you home? I was like, you can walk me to the corner of my house, but you're not going inside my house. So he walks me to the house and shit like that. Now at this point, he didn't walk me to the corner, he walked me to my front door. Walked me to my front door. I had a bottle. I said, you want to take a shot? He said, yeah. I said, all right. And these is the rules. We finna go inside, go upstairs. You're going to sit your ass in this fucking chair. Don't touch shit in my house or in my room or wherever we decide to conversate at. So in my house, my sister lives with me and we have 3 dogs. So we had a dog at that time, but I have 3 at that time. But my downstairs wasn't made up the way I wanted it to be. So it wasn't a lot of hanging out. Like I never had a bunch of people just at my house, one. And if I did have 1 or 2 people up at my house, my room is kind of big, so we would sit upstairs. I would have chairs and shit like that. Like, don't sit on my fucking bed, don't go looking through my fucking room, bitch. Sit your ass down, take these shots, or smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're here for. That's it. Because it's not my only place. I don't want my sister to walk in and feel uncomfortable. She pays bills here too, so I do know how to be respectful. So I invite him in, we go upstairs, we smoking, and then we started taking shots. And then, like, before he walked me home, he had told me that he had took something, but I wasn't paying attention to what he said he had took, because I don't give a fuck, and I don't really fuck off with people that pop pills. It's not my thing. So we up there, we probably about 3 shots in, maybe about 20 minutes done passed. About 3 shots in, we have a half a, you know what, we done smoked half of, you know what, Now we sitting there talking. And he trying to sweet talk me, but I don't get sweet talking really easily, especially not by no nigga. So I'm just looking at him like, now mind you, this is a tall, skinny, lanky ass nigga who is known in this whole entire neighborhood and probably everywhere else he goes that he snorts pills and does every fucking thing else. Me personally, I didn't give a fuck about none of that because you're not a friend of mine and this is not nothing I do on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So we in there smoking, we drinking, and 15, 20 minutes done pass by. He blurts out, yeah, me and Gabby fucked. I'm like,
ooh, shit.
But then he proceeds to keep talking like that's not what the fuck he just said. So I sit there, I pause, I'm like, no, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, yeah, me and Gabby fucked, but she didn't want me to tell you. I said, excuse me? When was this? I need a time, I need a date, I need a daytime, where the fuck was I at? So then he proceeds to pull up the...
Hey, good thing she did let the nigga come in, because at first she wasn't going to let him come in. So, shit, she done got her information.
Messages between him and her on Messenger. So y'all know how, like... I don't know why some grown folks still do this, but apparently we still do. When, after you have relations with a person, you know what I'm saying, and y'all separate, and then y'all talk about it again... that type of stuff through text or over the phone or whatever the case may be. That was that type of situation to where the messages that he showed me a conversation before what happened, and you can see the slight change in the conversation. So it's before what happened, I seen that part of that conversation, and then after they did what they did, I seen that conversation. The way they were talking to each other, he just telling her like, oh my God, you have a great body, that ass is nice, like he just complimented her body and shit like that. So I started asking him about her tattoos, you know what I'm saying, because she has a lot of tattoos and they're in specific spots. So
I thought she was dressing like the stud around the dad homeboys. I ain't attracted to the studs. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Kodak Black was wild when he said that shit about Young M.A. That shit wild.
So if you're going to tell me she has a tattoo, you can't tell me where that tattoo is. I'm not really just going to believe you 100% because in order to see those specific tattoos, you have to have seen her naked. So then he started describing her body and her tattoos and the places that her tattoos are. There's no way you can see those tattoos anywhere else unless she sent you pictures of them or you seen it for yourself. So I force him. He's like, well, she didn't want me to tell you. So I force him. I'll type a message from him to her on Facebook, telling her as him that he told me that they had sex, and I made him hit send before I put him out of my motherfucking house. So as soon as I knew he sent that, I sent that message. I put him the fuck out of my house. I said, don't ever talk to me again. So his whole reasoning behind saying it in the first place was because he felt like, okay, I already fucked one of y'all, so maybe because you already know she cheated on you, you'll want to fuck her knowing that she fucked me while y'all was together. Nigga, are you slow? That's not going to get you no coochie. You just played yourself. But anyways, because you wasn't going to get no coochie anyway. But if that was the case, if you were somebody who I was going to get some coochie to, you just played yourself out of it. Stupid. Niggas are dumb. So I picked my bottle up. I had a fucking big-ass bottle of Amsterdam. I picked that bitch up and I said, get the fuck out of my house now. And if you don't leave, I'm going to crack your ass and call the police and wait for them to show up. Get out. So he leaves.
But I just told you. I just helped you out, though, at the same time, too. He wild for trying to get some pussy, though. But, like, damn, why you gotta put me out? I just told you I could have kept my mouth shut. But I feel her, she mad.
He's still trying, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that, I didn't know, blah, blah. Yeah, you did. You knew, because you was at our engagement party. You're a liar.
Oh, shit, he was at the engagement party,
so
my
not even
bad.
10 minutes after I put
damn, he
this
tried
nigga out my fucking house. Now, mind y'all, she's still blocked on my phone. Here I am getting a no caller ID. Phone call. Now you want to call and explain. What's there to explain? I already know the facts. But now at this point, it's what he told me versus whatever it is that she's going to tell me. And what I've already seen, which is the proof, right? So you can't lie, bitch. I already know the truth. Who told you this? Blah, 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 bro. I ran down the whole situation to him like, bro, he already let me know. Can we meet up and talk? Can we meet up and talk? Can we meet up and talk? So I met her at the gas station a couple days later after that. I met her at the gas station and we talked about it. Yeah, I know I could have done better. It was just, he took advantage of me, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. This is not the first time you've said a man has taken advantage of you and you didn't say nothing to nobody about it. One, your daddy is a hothead and that's his homeboy. So if you let your daddy, even if you just let your daddy know that his homeboy tried to take advantage of you, your daddy would have handled the situation, would have beat that nigga ass, and you know that. But instead, you proceeded to let whatever happened happen and didn't say nothing to nobody. And you kept living your life like nothing happened. But I'm supposed to sit here and act like this man came into your house and took advantage of you while I was at work. Jumped over your back porch and came in there and...
Okay, we going to the next part. All right. Hey, listen. It's still confusing to me. Why we got 63 people watching and 37 likes? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Well, y'all can't hit the like button. Y'all 26 people. What y'all doing? I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all tripping, though. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes.
Okay. Let's get back into it. I guess this is part 4. Y'all been tearing my ass up. Okay? I don't feel the best. Okay? I look horrible. I've been throwing up all day. Okay? I guess did too much yesterday, but let's see. Where are we left off at? Oh, let me go ahead and say this before I start the rest of this. I know that there's women out there that has been taken advantage of in real life. You know what I'm saying? Speak up for yourself. We won't know unless you tell us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take that away from anybody. But I also don't like people who lie about things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be truthful about what happened.
Yeah, that girl didn't get taken advantage of.
Because you lie, the ones who lie about it make it harder for people to believe the ones that it actually really happened to. And that is insane.
That's her daddy homeboy. She could have easily told her fucking daddy.
So, I think I left off on, we met up, we talked about it. And she told me he took advantage of her, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, great. I went on about my business. She went on about her business for a few months. I started dating somebody else. She was still dating the girl she left me for. Now, during this time, a few weeks done passed. Now, the girl, the cheatee, no, I don't know what to call him, but the girl she's now with, she starts inboxing me on Facebook, asking me questions about...
I appreciate y'all.
The Gabby bitch. And I'm like, well, if you're asking me these questions, I mean, you wanted her so bad, figure it out on your own. Don't come to me for no help. Don't think that I'm finna give you no assist, no nothing, no none of that. You wanted her so bad, figure it out on your own. I'm not telling you shit. Don't ask me nothing else. That's not my job. Just like you didn't feel like it was your job to tell me, like you didn't feel like it was your job to tell me what y'all was doing, or you didn't feel that it was your job for you to do anything for me. So why the fuck do you feel like I'm gonna do anything for you? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. So, I guess the person that I was with, all they wanted to do was sit around and smoke and play video games all day. I work all day. I don't want to come home and have to sit here and watch you play the game till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, cook, clean up, shower, wash clothes, then have to go to sleep and get up to go to work in the morning, to do it all over again, to come home to you not doing shit. We weren't even having sex enough for me to even not think about the shit you wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to go ahead and get away from that person. And that, in the midst, me and her start back communicating. Now, the reason we started back communicating was because I don't know what happened. Oh, boy needed some smoke.
Ooh, oh boy,
and she the only person that I knew, so I hit her up, and he knew who she was. He sent me over there to get smoke from her for him, and so that's how we started back, like, talking and shit like that. She felt like the door was open, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I was talking back because I was getting irritated with being around this man, and I already was with her, you know what I'm saying? Even though the situation ended the way it was, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to walk around with hate in my heart, so we still, talking, and then next thing you know, the situation happened with him. I got rid of that person, and then me and her started back talking, but it wasn't no full-blown relationship. We was back hanging out and things like that, but then it started to get to a point to where I was feeling smothered again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just not in a good headspace, and I was just like, yeah, no, this situation is not working out for me. But at the same time, like I said, I was cool with her daddy before even knowing that he was her daddy. So at the same time, like, we would go over her dad's house in the midst of us. Now we're back in communication. I would go over her dad's house, and we'd be over there smoking and drinking and stuff. And he always has somebody at his house. If it's not one, it's at least 2, 3, 4 niggas he keeps around. You know what I'm saying? Now, the homeboy that she had already admitted to me that...
Okay, real quick. When you really want to get away from somebody, I don't like this. I'm sorry to cut the shit off, but listen to me. I just got to talk. You know, I be smoking and shit, so I be talking. When you cut somebody off, right, you can't be friends with their uncles and their cousins and shit. You see what I'm saying? I was talking to a girl one time. I'm sorry. That's how I talk. I don't mean, I'm not calling y'all bitches, but I just be talking like that, right? So the bitch fucking tell me, oh, I'm going over my ex's, who the fuck? Her ex's cousin's baby shower? I'm like, what? You going where? To your ex's where? Are you fucking serious right now? Like, motherfuckers just be saying stupid shit. Like, the fuck you going over there for? Y'all, it's not cool no more. When you break up with the motherfucking person, you is cut off from their family, their cousins, their uncles, everybody. Period. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
She messed around with, he was no longer around. You know what I'm saying? At this point, damn.
Nah, what you confused about? She broke up with her. She got with a nigga. The nigga was in the crib. He ain't want to do nothing but play the game all day and bullshit and fuck around all day. And he wasn't dicking her down like that. He needed some weed one day. She called the ex, right? The ex, and then they got in communication. Shit, that's what happened.
At this point, he done moved out the neighborhood with his bitch, right? Oh, also, I did let the bitch that he was dating at the time, I definitely let her know that they slept together. I'm not finna keep that to myself. You need to know. Your man's a cheater. He had fucking on girls that look like boys. Just in case you were wondering. She stayed with him, but it's okay. I went back to her too, so it's just like, ugh. But, then... her dad would have his homeboys over there. We drinking and we smoking and y'all know how some older people be now. He had homeboys that was older. He had some middle aged. He had some young niggas over there too. There was this one light skinned dude that used to come around. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know what he is, but he does drugs as well. Come over there and be drunk and stuff like that. We drinking, we taking shots. She would leave and go back to her house and grab something, whatever, never. And then, now here everybody is, they starting to say their little slick comments because it's just like, oh, you back around her after what you already know she did? Damn, only if you find out what she really been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be catching little hints and shit, like things like that. Or if they come into my gas station and I'm in there and they see that she not in that bitch, they say little slick shit like, you said what? Y'all did. Oh. Okay. But for some reason, men feel like bragging about that type of stuff is cool, especially when it comes to like lesbian relationships. If a woman is cheating on a woman with a man, they just feel like, oh, yeah, I got her. She supposed to be with a man anyway, blah, 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 blah. So that's cool. I got her. So let me see if I can get you. That's not how it works over here, boo. Back up. Please, now, back up. Thanks. So just be little things like that. So in the midst of us getting back cool, we back, chilling with each other and things like that. 2 of the homeboys come into the gas station one night and they say something. But they drinking, they in there buying beer, right? He holler out, yeah. He starts painting this whole scenario.
Remember, she work at the gas station.
Doing this, and that. I'm like, okay, keep going. I said, okay, so now he starts to describe her body and things like that. I'm like, okay, what's next? When did this happen? Was it, since I've been around? Then that's where, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say, well, you already done said that much. You might as well keep going. Keep going.
Y'all niggas be pillow talking. Y'all just go and tell, like, but maybe it is like what she said, like she's supposed to be with a man anyway, like they feel like, so they like, shit, I don't mind telling you. Because I doubt they walk up to another nigga and be like, hey man, you feel me? Or they might. Fuck, I don't know.
Tell me everything. You already started it. Shit, keep going. Let's go. Let's hear it. So I confront her about that. You know he be drinking. He don't know what he talking about, blah, 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 blah. So then she takes it upon herself to, when I'm not around, when I'm at work and she's at the house, to call my phone to text me. I mean, to call my phone to let me know that she ran into that same homeboy. And she checked him about going around and telling lies about them having done anything together in a car. So I'm like, all right. Me, I'm the type of person is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if one person tell me that, you know what I'm saying, my person did that, okay, cool. Two people telling me this happened, okay, all right now. Hold on, it's a little hitting, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now, once we start hitting on 3 and 4 and 5, you're not finna sit here and tell me all these niggas lying. Hold on. So, in the same time of me finding out about I done checked this dude. There's a whole nother homeboy that comes to me and tells a whole nother homeboy, daddy's homeboy, tells me a whole nother situation, the same similar situation to the first nigga. He done jumped over the fucking balcony and y'all in there playing the fucking game. And then one thing led to another. Now y'all fucking. But it wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, okay. Where was I? I'm not sure. I think he was at work or something. Oh, okay. Great. So now at this point, I'm already disconnecting myself from her and everything. I'm disconnecting myself. Trying to figure out how the fuck I'm finna get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? The most peacefulest way. You know what I'm saying? And I could not figure that shit out for like 2 months, bro. It was so hard. It was weighing on me. I just don't like to hurt people, even though they hurt me first. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that type of person. And for y'all, hold on, I'm gonna finish the story in the next part, but for y'all in the comments, some of y'all in the comments that's thinking that it's unprovoked, like, she literally inboxed me yesterday after I posted part 1, and I'm gonna try to put this in here somewhere, but if she didn't do something to me first, she wouldn't be in my inbox trying to explain herself, because she already knew what was gonna happen if she didn't leave me alone like I told her. So next part coming.
Hey, y'all know who going out bad in this situation right here, bruh? For real. The fucking dad, bruh. All the daddy's homeboys is fucking on his stud daughter. I wonder if the dad know about this shit. Okay. And we grown, we should be able to move forward in life without being extra BS and motherfuckers being in shit don't have to do with them shit. Old as fuck and it's been dead. I wanted to reach out cause he approached me. Okay. And that source something my name shouldn't be brought up cause I didn't say shit. How the fuck else this what I be saying motherfuckers be lying. Okay, so she just basically like trying to deny the shit, but like I doubt motherfuckers just come. 2 niggas done walked up to the girl and be like, hey man, I done fucked, what you call it? I done fucked your girl.
Hey y'all, I'm back slightly, but I'm here. This wig is coming off tomorrow, so don't look.
Oh, happy birthday to.
So I think we on part 5, but I think now
your brother and
we're
your
gonna
grandson.
backtrack just a tad because I skipped over something. Now this what I'm about to talk to y'all about. This is when we were in the transition of me thinking that she was cheating with old girl before I found out that she was actually cheating with old girl. So when I first met this girl, Gabby, it was already a story all over Clarksville that she had a baby some years ago. You know what I'm saying? She had a baby and the baby passed away. Okay, cool. So around this time, it's still like whatever month is before October. Whatever month is before October, I believe. I think her son's birthday was coming up. But him being passed away, you know what I'm saying, they celebrate his birthday because he passed, as you should, you know. Nothing's wrong with that. So I decided to take her, I decided to book her a trip out of town to this little mini cabin for that weekend, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't have to sit at the house and her thinking about this baby all day, because I'm not trying to sound mean or anything like that, but sometimes the excuses that she would use about this baby, it would just be so annoying, because it's like, bruh, everything that happens in your life isn't about this child. Like, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Calm down. You see somebody walking in Walmart with a newborn baby and now you want to bust out crying or you want to be in your feelings because they have a baby and you don't. Honey, things in life happen for a reason. God took that baby away from you because you weren't ready. So we out of town. We got this little cabin and everything like that. Now, mind you, right before I started feeling like she was doing something she didn't have no business doing, right before her little cousin came back in town, we was in the talks of, mind you, we already engaged, so we was in the talks of trying to have a baby. So now at this point, we going to doctor's appointments trying to see who can and cannot have a baby. Me personally, I have PCOS, so I already knew that I was not going to be able to carry no baby. I already knew that, but I still want to go to the doctor just to be sure. You know what I'm saying? She had already got pregnant before and had a baby. So we know one of the two of us can carry that baby. If it had to be her, she was going to do it, but she said she didn't want to, right? So here we are. We planning this trip to, we out of town in Nashville, Selena, Tennessee. And it's the night before his birthday. I think the night before was his birthday or the morning of was his birthday. I'm not really sure, but we ended up chilling, cooking dinner, and we went to sleep that night. Now, mind you, I'm in the bed. Now, this next morning, I don't even know what time it was in the morning. This next morning, I'm laying in the bed sleep. She's wide awake. But this ain't nothing new for me, so I'm asleep. Fuck that. I got my phone over there, but I keep my phone on vibrate so I can hear it when it goes off. You know what I'm saying? The vibrations will wake me up. So my phone keep dinging, 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 dinging. So after the last time it dinged, I finally rolled over and I realized she was out the bed and she was in the bathroom. So I rolled over and I checked my phone, and it's long ass fucking paragraphs that she's texting me. Now, in the midst of these paragraphs say some things along the line of, no, we was talking about a baby, I got a surprise for you, blah, 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 blah. Then she proceeds to start telling me this stupid ass fucking story. She has a barber. She cut her hair. She had dreads. She had a barber, right? This barber is a man. I met him twice. Apparently, a couple days before the actual trip to Selena, Tennessee, she went to go get her hair cut by the barber. Now, mind you, when she told me she was going to get her hair cut, I already knew she was going to go get her hair cut because she texted me. It was like, on my way to the barber to get my hair cut, about type shit. And he wants some, you know what, so I'm going to drop that off to him as well. I'm like, okay, great. I'm at work. So I'm like, okay, great. Never thinking nothing of it. A couple days go by. We in Selena, Tennessee. So in these text messages, she's proceeding to explain to me how when she went to go get her haircut from the barber and to drop off that, you know what, he gave her some semen in a pill bottle. Now, if anybody lives in Clarksville, Tennessee, we know where Riverside Drive is. Her barbershop is on Riverside Drive, right across from the water, right there. Where we live at on Wilma Rudolph is all the way down Riverside and all the way down Wilma Rudolph, damn near right here by the mall. Okay, great. So she said he gave her a pill bottle of semen. She took that pill bottle of semen, she put it in her pocket, her purse, wherever the fuck she does, and she drove all the way back home to her apartment. She took that semen out of that pill bottle and she inserted it into herself while I was...
Oh my God. No way. What?
It was all while I was at work and didn't say a word to me. Okay? So, but her conscience had got so bad that she was scared to tell me about what she did. She goes to the store, buys a Plan B, and takes the Plan B. Now, mind you, the Plan B part did not come out until after the fact. Now, this is when the Plan B part comes in, because now when I wake up and realize the messages that she's sending me and she's in the bathroom on the phone with her mama. Telling her mama this. She not telling her mama how she did it or when she did it. All she doing is telling her mama that she thinks she may be pregnant, right? So now she waking me up out my sleep. Her mama on the phone. She waking me up out my sleep. I'm woke up with a immediate attitude because why the fuck am I waking up to this? And why do you think that that's okay? If we are in a relationship and we're talking about getting pregnant, why the fuck do you think that you can go out and just find whatever nigga you want to find, use his sperm to get pregnant, and I'm supposed to sit here and be okay with that? All because you lost a baby and you want a baby. No, honey. And if anybody in this world, in their right mind, think that that's okay, you're insane. So her and the mama now, they both got a fucking attitude because they're like, oh, well, you acting like it's a problem. You're not happy for her, blah, 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 blah. It's not that I'm not happy for her, but honey, but the way you went about that is not how you do it. That shit ain't cool. So now we packing every fucking thing up. Her mom was like, well, y'all need to go to the store and get pregnancy tests. So we done packed up the fucking the little fucking cabin, got in the fucking car, drove down the road to a fucking Dollar General to get to get fucking pregnancy tests. She take the pregnancy test. All 3 of them come back negative, right? So they all 3 come back fucking negative. Now at this point, I don't want to fucking talk. I don't have shit to say to you or your mama. Take me home. So now we riding home. I'm in silence the whole time. She full blown mad because I'm mad at the fact that she could have been pregnant and I wasn't happy about it. So this is my first question. If this is what you was going to do, why was I not there with you for that? I'm going to be there with you to take care of the baby. I'm going to be there with you through pregnancy. Why the fuck would I not be there? 1, 2. Why would you not even talk to me about who you was thinking about using as a donor? That's what makes it sketchy, honey. So no, he didn't give you shit in the pill bottle. We all know what happened. Because if it happened the way it happened, you wouldn't have had no problem telling me at all. You wouldn't have had no problem with me being there during that at all. If it went the way you said it did. You think I'm stupid? So now we got the barber on the list. You out here fucking studs. So we get all the way back home. Now, mind you, on our way back home this same day after we just found out all this bullshit, we were supposed to be having a little get-together at her house with all of her family with the T-shirts on of the baby. But I don't want to fucking be around none of these folks. That shit ain't cool. So then we get all the way back to the house. Now we ride in silence. We get back to the house like an hour and a half before everybody's supposed to be showing up. She proceeds to come down the steps and let me know that she had took a plan B. So then I just look at her and I bust out laughing. I'm like, bro, you have to be fucking kidding me. So you got someone's sperm, you put it inside yourself. You thought that you was pregnant. You were scared to fucking tell me. So you didn't fucking tell me what you did. So you just went ahead and took a plan B and hoped that it was going to be okay. Then turn around and tell your mama what you did or the situation. And then proceed to let me know that you took a fucking plan B. So if you already knew you took a plan B, why in the fuck are we at this store over here getting pregnancy tests? Wasting money and time. If you already knew you took a plan B, why the fuck would you say anything to anyone, honey? What type of sense does that make? So not only now was you fucking on me, you fucking on your barber. You done smashed two of your daddy's homeboys. On top of this is still in the same timeline as her cheating on me with this female. So you fucking 2 bitches and 4 niggas. All at once. Because the only reason why I know it's the same timeline as old girl is because when all the shit happened after Halloween, that's when we was sitting there comparing our fucking notes, and she let me know that the first time they had sex was Halloween. But when she was out of town with me for the baby's little birthday celebration shit, she told the bitch that her mama and her sister had took her out of town for the baby's birthday. So she wasn't out of town with me, she was out of town with her mama and her sister. You're just a liar. Like, nothing out of your mouth is true. You can't believe shit that comes out of this girl's mouth. That's in fucking sane. I don't even know what number nigga we on, but at this point, I don't even, bruh. Me just sitting here thinking about it is pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah, I thought we was on nigga 3. I was trying to count. I'm like, damn, it was 4, but I think we on nigga 3.
But I'm finna go here and give me some food real quick, and then I'll be back. I gotta try to find these messages. Because I inboxed to her mama, I inboxed it, the bitch, and I inboxed to her. Me and her sister had fucking words. I had family. And anybody know the Day family, Gabby Day, in Clarksville. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Alright, we're going to the next part. Do me a favor. We got 75 people in here with 53 likes. What we got? What's going on? Make sure y'all smash that like button. For your boy. We on the next part.
We back. So now we backtrack.
Let's go.
Let's go back forward, right?
Okay.
So now we're past all the whole me finding out she was cheating on me with the bitch, me meeting the bitch. We look at this fucking crackhead, bro. Insane. I gotta get out of Clarksville. Gots to go. But we passed all that, right? So now we to the point where she was still with the bitch. I done moved on to somebody else, and now we back, you know.
Okay, we sped back up. All right, I got you.
So, like I was saying, now this is where this whole other female named Keisha comes into play, right? And then this is also where my current girlfriend is going to start slowly but surely coming into play. But this video is actually going to show y'all why I started making these videos in the first place, because she went around and started telling people that I cheated on her with the girl that I'm with right now. That's insane. That's insane. So my plan was to just go ahead and give y'all a backstory on how we even got up to that point in the first place. Right? So now this is everything that she did before I got with my girl. Okay, cool. So, at this point, I had an employee at my store. Her name was Keisha. We got cool. The bitch was coming and hanging out with us. Me and the bitch. We was going out. We was doing shit. Like, she was super fucking cool, right? So, now mind you, me and this girl, Gabby, we ain't locked in. It's no major shit. I was in a state of delusion from what she did to me, and then hopping into the shit that I hopped into right after that. I was in a state of delusion for me to still be even communicating with her at all, because I should have never started back communicating with her. That was my first mistake. But hey, everybody, you live and you learn, right? So I'm in a state of delusion, like, bruh, if I can't get this girl off my mind and I can't stop thinking about her, and I'm comparing everything that anyone else does to her, then that has to mean that I must really love this girl. So let me just go back and see if she can change. That was that was sort of the mindset that I was in at that time. So I said, fuck it, why not go back? And plus, I might as well go back to something that I already had compared to going and just letting somebody new, that type of shit. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool. It makes sense to me, so I made it make sense. Simple. I made it make sense because I wanted to. So now as I'm getting more at this point, there's some shit going on between me and some employees that I got at my store. Like, it was some shit going on, and shit got real hectic real fast up there at that motherfucking gas station. I ain't gonna lie. So in the midst of this, like I said, I was a manager, so I was having call outs. If one of my employees call off and I can't find another employee to cover it, I gotta get my ass up and go in there and cover that shift. There's no questions asked. You know what I'm saying? So we was going through a lot of those type of situations, and like I said, this Keisha bitch, she was in between homes. She didn't have no car. She was in between homes. She had a fucking puppy, and that was it. Now mind you, she was all right. She was a pretty girl. Nice body, you know what I'm saying? She was super cute. Like, if me and her actually was real friends, it could have been a cool friendship, but it didn't work out that way. So, at this point, I got Keisha working at my store. I got this little young bitch named Anaya working at my store. I got this gay fat boy working at my store named Kentrell. I got him in some videos on my page. I just fuck his ass too. That's a whole nother story time with the friend group and this bitch and all this shit. So, I don't know what we were talking about one day. She put up on me at the gas station. I don't know what we were talking about. And she was saying she was cleaning her car out. But in the midst of her cleaning her car out, it was a little keychain. You know, like how people take those family pictures and they put them on a keychain and put in shit like that. It was a little keychain of her and that bitch and all her children in matching Christmas outfits taking Christmas pictures. And she was throwing it away from in her car. But I'm just looking at her like, damn, you up here taking pictures? You taking pictures with the bitch and her kids? The whole reason why you said you cheated on me in the first place was because I wasn't giving you enough sex. So you leave a woman with no kids, then you getting it 2, 3, 4 times a day for a woman with 3 children with disabilities. She needs to have attention. They need attention. There's no way you finna sit here and tell me that you was getting more sex over there than you was over here. That's insane. I can never believe it. But if that was the case, then hey, do you boo? And so, from that point,
yo, she just freaky as hell. Her ex, like the stud, she just freaky as hell. She freaky as hell.
I was just like, okay, yeah, something. My feelings started to go somewhere else. So then there was one day, I had got off work. We was at the house. I'm sitting downstairs on her couch with my bathrobe on, playing the game. She's in the kitchen cooking or something like that. Her front door is open and she got a screen door. Screen door's closed, front door's open. Then this light-skinned nigga with some dreads, strong ass fucking face, walked through the door. Like, there was no knock, there was no anything like that. So I'm sitting there and I go to cover myself back up. I'm like, who the fuck is he? Who are you? He just look at me like, what's up? And keep walking past me, sitting in the living room to her in the kitchen. So now at this point, I'm sitting over here like, bruh, why in the fuck is this nigga so comfortable to just walk straight in your motherfucking house? I've never seen him before. The whole year. before this very moment when we was in an actual relationship, before all the bullshit. I never met this man before or heard about this person in my fucking life. So where the fuck did he come from? So from that point forward, bro, I just disconnected 1,000%, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ease my way off of this bitch. Now, at the same time, before I got back started fucking with her, and right before I got rid of the nigga that I was fucking with, that's when I seen my current girlfriend. And it was never on no immediately, oh, I see you, you see me, we like each other, let's go. That's not what happened. We had a conversation. I let her know I had some shit going on, and I'm not trying to put nobody in no situation that ain't got nothing to do with them. So let's just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be cool. We can be friends and all that good old shit. Let me handle what I got over here with this nigga and this bitch. Let me get my situation taken care of, and then if that's what it's gonna be, then maybe we can proceed then. And that's exactly what happened. So if you want to use the word cheating, that's insane. So, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't talking to each other. Like, I wasn't sneaking around to go hang out with my girl. No, it was none of that. I was barely texting her phone back. And she will tell you that I was barely texting her back in the beginning because it was just like, bruh, I don't want nobody to do me like that. So why the fuck would I do somebody like that? I could not do that type of shit, right? So,
Hey, do y'all call that cheating? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, shit, me? Like, you bet not be making... Ain't no fucking new friends and shit, like, when you fucking with me. I'm sorry, ain't no new friends and shit like that. Like, first of all, I don't want my girl to like girls and niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. But, like, because I got... You definitely... Then you can't have no friends. You can't even hang out with your homegirls no more. You already can't have no niggas as friends fucking with me. I'm sorry, I don't care. Can't have no niggas as friends. I don't want to hear it. You can't have no niggas as friends if you fucking with me, period. Right? So, I'm sorry.
So I started seeing her and this Keisha bitch started getting real close, you know what I'm saying? Instead of Keisha calling me and telling me that she needed a ride and me calling my bitch to tell her to go pick her up and bring her to work, there was no more communication through me. The communication started straight through her and Keisha. Keisha would call her phone. They'll be, you know, calling each other. Fuck Veronica, you know what I'm saying? So, but also at this time, I'm plotting to get the fuck on. How I'm gonna do this, you know, the easiest way possible. Right? So, I don't know. A group of niggas that came into my gas station one fucking day, and I was already fed up because she did some stupid shit and it pissed me the fuck off. Oh, she kept lying about this whole cousin shit. The cousin that she was with, that when she cheated on me with the first bitch, she's back in town and now they back hanging out. Now, mind you, we had already had a conversation and I said, if we finna be back hanging around each other, I'm not finna be dealing with you hanging around her because I already know what that got you in the first time and God knows what it's gonna get you in this second time type shit. So we already had that conversation, but she was still making it her business to fucking be around this girl. So I'm sitting over here like, oh, okay, she don't give a fuck. So, okay, great. So I wanted to sit her ass down and let her know, like, I'm starting to feel smothered. Maybe I thought that this is what I wanted again, but I realized that this ain't it. I want space. I need time to clear my head and figure out what it is that I actually want for myself. And it ain't about you or nobody else but me. Nobody but me. And this is where she's going to start trying to play in, oh yeah, she cheated on me with this person. But how can I cheat on you when I sat you down and let you know what I was finna do? And if I ask you for space and I need to figure out what I need to figure out for myself and you don't want to accept those words, that's not on me, boo. That's on you. You heard the words, you just didn't want to fucking listen to them. You're fucking delusional. We all know that. Okay, great. So at this point, like I told y'all, like, it's starting to get real hectic up there at the gas station with me and my employees because I'm a cool ass boss, you know what I'm saying? I always was, you know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of my employees thinking that we was more friends than coworkers or, you know, manager to employee type shit. So they would feel like they could mind my business. Don't mind my business, bitch. My personal business ain't got nothing to do with you. Mind your fucking business. If it ain't got nothing to do with the high road, don't mind your fucking business. Mind it. So now at this point, everybody talking, right? Everybody talking. So she still couldn't get it. A week done passed. And I'm sitting here like, girl, I'm finna go home because you just don't understand. I'm asking you for space and all this other motherfucking shit. I'm telling you I don't want to be in this. I don't want to do this and this and this. And you will not leave me the fuck alone. So I said, fuck that shit. I'm finna go. I'm finna go home. I'm finna go to the house where I pay bills at. I'm tired of this shit because now at this point, it's no longer about wanting to get away. Now I'm irritated because you're not even listening to the fucking shit that I'm saying because you're just worried about yourself.
All right, we go on to the next part. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We got a couple of more parts. This story kind of long, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This story long as hell. Hell yeah. So we got a couple of more parts. I appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with me. But okay, here we go. She say, as a manager, so it's okay to be cool, one, but I'm not going to be your friend. Exactly. I was about to say that, like, if you making it like that, the environment like that, then everybody think it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I feel her, like, I don't want y'all motherfuckers in here talking about my business, but, you know, you open the door for that type of shit, you know what I'm talking about? So I feel you.
Damn, that last part kind of made me a little upset. So I forgot where I left off, but so now, you know what I'm saying, shit's a little hectic up there at the store. Keisha and Gabby, they communicating with each other behind my back. They think I don't know, but I'm not as slow as everybody assumes that I am, you fucking bitch. So around this time, now we're back in the, we're around May. Now, right, May is where her birthday comes in. Her birthday is in May. It's the same weekend as Mother's Day weekend. So when I first met her, the May before that, when we first started fucking with each other, it was 2 weeks before her birthday, and she specifically came out and let me know, like, my birthday is coming up, but Mother's Day is also coming up, and I don't want it to be celebrated together. I want you to celebrate me for Mother's Day, and then I want you to celebrate me for my birthday. And I made sure that I did that 2 weeks into hanging around this stupid bitch. But I still did that. Okay, cool. But when my birthday came around that year, and when November came around, which is the month that my mom and my grandma passed away, and then December, 2 weeks after my mom and my grandma passed away, that's my birthday. But when those times came around for me, guess what you was doing? You was laid up with a bitch. So when it came around again this year, when we was back being cool, I had specifically, I went ahead and let her know, like, bruh, I know it's your birthday coming up, but I still feel the way I feel about my birthday. You didn't do shit for me. Look at what you was doing on my birthday. So I'm not getting you shit. So now at this point, she had already, you know, planned a trip with her mom for like some type of family reunion or some shit like that, and a Mother's Day something her family was having in Chicago. So yeah, I went ahead and I done agreed to go ahead and go out of town with this bitch to Chicago with her family. So I'm like, okay, great. So me and her, we ride in the car, her mama drive, and you know what I'm saying, we all down there and we all sitting at the function. We was down there for like 2 or 3 days, I'm not really sure. But as we down there, you know what I'm saying, she wants to show me off to all her family members, got me laughing and smiling at everybody's face, everybody laughing and smiling at my face, and mama wants to sit here and take pictures with me like we just all cool and shit. And in the midst of me sitting out here in Chicago with this bitch, it clicked. I said, and I still got the picture of me and her mama sitting on the porch at the function, I think I'll have to find it. At the function. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, y'all just let this girl do whatever she wants, whatever it is that she wants to do. There is no repercussions behind it. Y'all laughing and smiling up in my face. If she leave if she leave right now and come back with a whole bitch, y'all gonna be laughing and smiling at her face too. Y'all can't be trusted.
Exactly. That's they
I
family.
said, I cannot
That's
trust
family.
these people.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm sitting here telling myself in my head. Now, mind you, the same day of the function, she sat there and she got shit-faced drunk. She got drunk as hell. I don't know if the bitch was fighting demons out there or whatever else. She was too comfortable. She was back by her family. I don't know what it was, but she got shit-faced drunk that day, so we ended up having to leave the function early and driving back to the hotel. Drove back to the hotel. She drunk as hell, blah, 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 blah. The next, she in the bed all night. I'm nursing her back to health because she's drunk. When we get back to Clarksville, maybe 2 days after that, I sit her down and I was like, you know what I'm saying, I understand I just took this trip with you. Now, mind you, on this trip, there was we didn't do any of that. There was none of that going on because she was too wrapped up behind her family and grandmas and all the other shit. So we wasn't spending that time together to where we was, you know, hunching. So that was not happening on this trip. You know what I'm saying? Because a few weeks after this, we wasn't really doing anything sexual, only off of the fact that I already felt like it was some bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fan of knowing that there's some bullshit going on and still, you know what I'm saying, that's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? This is probably second time I done, but we'll get there on another day. So, we get back to Clarksville, I sit her down, you know what I'm saying, I let her know, like, in her kitchen, I'm like, bruh, I'm not there no more. You know what I'm saying? That bit of delusion that I was in, I'm out of it now. You know what I'm saying? I came to my senses, this ain't where I want to be. I'm getting my stuff, I'm going home. I'll see you around, I wish you nothing but the best, but I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So she was not able to understand the words that I was fucking saying. So now at this point, she calling Keisha. You know what I'm saying? She telling Keisha, I think this is what's going on. I think this is what's going on. Now, mind you, I still work at the fucking gas station. So with me going to work still every day, like everything is fucking fine. Oh, okay. Boom, 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 boom. So there was a situation to where I think she came up to the gas station, just asked me if we could talk. I said, sure. And it's probably like a couple days after I told her I was fucking leaving and I went home. We pulled up so we can talk. I got in the car. She's parked in front of the gas station. And as we're sitting in the car parked, my current girlfriend, she's standing over here on the side, you know what I'm saying, on her lunch break. So Gabby sees her and she immediately is like, oh, do you know her? I was like, I do. She was like, oh, yeah, she a stud. I said, no, the fuck, she's not no stud. Well, how you know that? I said, because I already asked her was she a stud. She said, no. Well, when did she ask you that? I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter. When me and you weren't communicating, she asked me for my number and I gave it to her. But we haven't really talked to each other. Pissed her off. The bitch sat there in the fucking car in the car, started crying. What the fuck are you crying for? So now, mind you, it's fucking summertime. So after this situation, I get out the car. She got a fucking attitude. She went home. She texted my phone fucking paragraphs. Blah, 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 blah. So a couple days go by and I'm getting off work. I don't know what I was doing. I was leaving work early a lot sometimes. But anyways, neither here nor there. I don't work there anymore. Fuck y'all. So I get off work. I'm walking home. Like I said, the gas station's here. I got to walk up this side street right here, then walk up the main street right here, which is the street. Gas station's here. I got to walk up the side street over here. You know what I'm saying? And then walk on the main street past Gabby's house to get to my house. You know what I'm saying? So I have to pass her house. So as I'm walking off the parking lot, my current girlfriend, I don't know if she was pulling up, pulling off. She was doing something. But either way, she asked me if I wanted to ride, and I said yes. It was hot as fuck outside. These wigs be sweating off. Do y'all not understand? Like, bruh, if someone offered me a fucking ride, I can say yes or no. That's my decision. You can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. So as I get in the car with my current girlfriend and we ride past Gabby's house. It's her standing outside. It's her mama standing outside. Everybody just standing outside watching us drive by. Now, me personally, did I feel some type of way about that? Absolutely not. Because you know why? I am not with you. I'm single. I made it clear that I didn't want to be with you. You just didn't want to understand what the words that was coming out of my fucking mouth. That's not my problem. That is yours. So we pull up to the house. I go upstairs. We was finna, smoke and take a couple shots or whatever the case may be. Now, mind you, no. Me and this lady has never hung out with each other before. She's never been to my house. She never knew where I lived before that day. None of that had ever took place. The only thing that this lady knew about me was that I worked up here at the gas station and I was cute. That's it. And I had a smart mouth, too.
Yo, I fuck with her.
Too. So that's the only thing she knew about me up until that day. So we pull up to the house. I go upstairs to go put my bag and shit down. And my sister's in the house. My girl, she's standing at the door. She in the door. But then next thing you know, not even 5 minutes after we get in the fucking house, bro, all you hear is somebody banging on my fucking door. It's this Gabby bitch. Banging on my door with a gun. Excuse you? So now my sister like, who is this? Babe, she like, I got this, because I'm sure I already know who it is. And me, I'm like, no, you get the fuck out the way. I got this. I'm not scared of this. I'm not scared of this fucking girl.
She offered
so
now.
by the time we make it down the fucking 14 steps I got in my house, by the time we make it down the fucking steps, the bitch done made it all the way back to her car. She's sitting in her fucking car with the windows rolled up. So I'm looking like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, if you don't get your bitch ass away from over here, why you at my house? Why? So she finally fucking pulls off. She texts my phone. Mama was outside waiting to see you. This. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Oh, that's why you didn't want me to come get you from work today? It's because you had somebody else coming to get you from work today? Girl, I can have anybody I please come get me from work.
Oh, shit. She talking that shit now, boy.
What you're really mad about is because she is who she is. And you could never be the type of woman that she is. That's what you're mad for.
Let's go.
That's what you're mad for. So now at this point, Gabby done called Keisha and told Keisha that she seen me with another bitch at my house. So now Keisha's on her way to Gabby's house. Keisha done spent the night at Gabby's house, right? So now it's Keisha, Gabby, the young Anaya bitch employee that I have, and the fat black gay boy friend that I had. They all at Gabby house talking about V. Oh, Veronica done did this. You doing wrong. Keisha's like, you didn't have to do her like that. You doing that girl wrong, blah, 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 blah. The whole time me and Keisha was friends, right? So as us being friends, I'm sitting here venting to you about certain things in my relationship. You take those things and you tell this bitch I said something, well, the complete opposite than what I fucking said. And you telling me to leave the
bitch. Yo, she funny as hell. Oh my god. Alright, we got a couple of more parts. Like I say, this shit long as hell. I'm high as hell too.
Hey guys. Alright, so I believe that we're on part 8. I'm trying to wrap this up in the next 2 parts. I'm sorry. It's a lot. But before I start on that, let me go ahead and say this. The internet is the most diabolical place I've ever been to in my entire life. Y'all investigation skills, bro, should be studied, because there's no way that I have a girl. This is just one person that's in my inbox. There's a girl in my inbox who lives all the way in fucking Florida. And she is literally putting pieces together through the story from Facebook posts, not even just my page, from what everybody is saying, what everybody know, all that good old shit. She done put pieces together and got pictures, photos, profiles, and some more shit of these people. Insane, right? They done found the barber. Now, this is also what I'm going to say. If I didn't put their name out there, it's because I don't have no issue with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've never really had no dealings with you like that to be sitting here spreading your business on the internet. But what I will say is the truth. Okay? I will tell the truth. If you are involved in the truth, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't have never did what you was doing. Okay? But the people whose names that I'm calling out by name, we have issues, had issues, don't you know what's up with me. You see these videos, then you know who you are, and you know what it is with me. So take from that whatever you want to. So let's go ahead and get back into this Keisha shit, right?
Let's go.
So now at this point, my current girlfriend, me and her, we at my house. She done came to my house knocking on my door, blah, 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 blah. Gabby done came to my house knocking on my door with a gun, blah, 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 blah. She crashing out, texting my phone, blah, 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 blah. So now at this point, I done blocked Gabby for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I done blocked her. Stop calling my phone. So, the no caller IDs come up. The new text now numbers, they coming up. You know what I'm saying? All the while still, y'all, I work at this gas station. Now, Keisha works at my gas station as well. When this shit was first going down, I tried to fire her. But for me being a manager and me being her being an employee, there are certain ways you have to go about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just fire somebody. And the way I tried to fire her, it didn't work because it just didn't work. Right? So I had to let this bitch come back. Now, mind you, at this point, it's in the midst of, now I'm not worried about Gabby or anything that they got going on. I'm focusing on getting to know my new boo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to do a story time on when the first day that me and her actually had a conversation, what was said, me and my boo, and what was said, and how did I even know I was interested? I ain't gonna lie, I knew I was interested in her when I first seen her, but again, I'm a faithful, loyal female, so why would I fucking talk to somebody if I know I already got some other shit going on? I ain't never been that type of girl, and anybody can contest to that. So now at this point, it's like a week to where I tried to fire Keisha. Keisha called my boss. My boss made me hire her back, and now she's back working at the gas station. So me already knowing there's some weird shit going on. Now I got Keisha, I got Anaya. I want to say Fat Boy had already got fired because he did some dumb shit. And then I still had this white girl. Now currently that white girl, she lived in the same neighborhood across the street from me. Right? And I had another employee named Julius. He a little young 19-year-old. He was 18 at the time, but young 19-year-old. And the white girl, the 19-year-old was Julius, the little boy, and then the white girl, she was like 27, 28, something year old, and they were dating. So he was always across the street at her house, right across the street from me, right? So, I mean, there were some times they would hit us up well, when I was with Gabby, they would hit us up to get some, you know what, and you know she would go ahead and get that, and then maybe we'll smoke together, maybe we won't. There was I think my birthday had came up, something happened, something came up. I don't know what happened, but they bought me a bottle. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit. So certain people, they take that as, oh, well, we friends. No, honey, we're not friends. We just cool. I know you because you're my employee at the store and you live down the street from me. That's cool, but we don't hang out every day. We don't talk about personal business, so that does not make us friends in my eyes. So everybody's still working up there at the gas station. So now that, mind you, in the midst of all of this bullshit is going on, I'm the manager, so y'all can come to work and y'all, we're not cool no more because the shit y'all on, I'm not on. Y'all weird. You know what I'm saying? So then it got to a point to where, the white bitch and Julius, they started, the white girl name is Sydney. She a little skinny white bitch. She on little druggy. But, get out. I'm flying here. Got to a point to where me and April wasn't really talking like that for real. You know what I'm saying? This is after she dropped me off home, and we was, you know, now I'm starting to text her back and we communicating, and again, still nothing sexual is going on, no kissing, no, you know what, none of that's happened yet, you know? So now Sydney's texting my phone. She's taking pictures of my new bitch when she see her out in public doing this and that, sending it to me, trying to be messy, like, oh, this your new girl, but she doing this, she with this person, she doing that, blah 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 blah. That's not your place. As my employee, mind your business. If you sit back and you see some shit, cool, let it happen. I'll find out when I find out, but don't mind my business. 1, 2, or if you are gonna mind my business, do it the right way. That's not how you go about it, right? So now I got Sydney blowing my phone up with shit. I got Julius texting my phone with shit. I got Gabby still anonymously texting my motherfucking phone, right? Okay, boom. So then after a while, you know, after a week, Keisha, she's still getting dropped off to work, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to smooth talk her way back into being cool with me after what she already did. I was like, okay, yeah, no, not happening. So I finally figured out, I guess now her and Gabby are starting to, you know what I'm saying? So Gabby put a bug in her ear, and she was like, well, you know that if you go ahead and quit, she has to cover them shifts, and she can't find nobody to cover them. And that's exactly what Keisha did. She quit before I fired her, right? She just never showed up. You know what I'm saying? She just never came to work. No call, no show, you're fired. Gotta go. We ain't taking no second chances. Bye-bye. So, and then later on, I found out that the reason why she did that was because Gabby told her to. Okay, so, boom. Everything's great now. At this point, Gabby's still riding up and down my motherfucking street. Me and Babe, we sitting on the porch smoking. Ain't nobody, no one's pressed about this. You know what I'm saying? I told you I didn't want to be around you or deal with the bullshit no more, and you're the one who can't accept it. That's not my problem. It's yours. So I'm going to keep living my life. So we're trying to, you know what I'm saying? There was one night where me and my girl was over here. We was chilling. We went to the store.
Real quick, y'all know what the problem is with this shit? Is they all stay by each other. They driving down the street, you know, they watch, you know what I'm saying? They all of this shit is like in one little town, seem like. You know what I'm saying? They work at the gas station. Now the girl from the gas station is fucking the ex, like. It's a whole bunch of goddamn shit going on. The goddamn daddy's goddamn homeboys fucking his daughter, like, holy.
Went to the gas station.
Hey, but I still like, we counted, like, how many niggas we counted? We counted 2 niggas, I think. No, we counted 3 niggas. We counted 2 of the homeboys of the pops, and then we caught the nigga, the barber. And then we got the girl, and now we on another girl. She said 6. The title say 6 niggas. Holy. I ain't got up to 6 though.
And I stayed in the fucking car because I don't have time for the bullshit. And again, I still work there, so I can't be getting caught on camera and they're fighting, arguing, or doing none of that extra shit in the store. I'm gonna lose my job. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed in the car. She went inside to go get whatever it was that she was getting for us. And in the meantime, I'm on the phone. Me and her, we on the phone, right? But Keisha's working that night, so Keisha's behind the counter, and guess what? Soon as April walks in the door, guess who's there now standing in the gas station with her through her whole shift? Gabby's in the gas station with her ass. So now she got Keisha there, so she done, you know, amped herself up enough to want to go ahead and say something to my girl. That was the worst mistake you could have ever made. So April was just like, you know, don't say nothing to me. Talk to V. Talk to Veronica. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Talk to your bitch. She want to get loud and act like she tough, blah, 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 blah. It was a bunch of shit. So April walks outside to get in the motherfucking car. We go to fucking pull off. And next thing you know, this bitch is in the car behind us trying to damn near run us off the fucking road. following us up and down the street, hollering about she gonna go get her gun, she gonna go do this, she gonna go do that. Now, mind y'all, I have everything on camera. And I still have the videos. Because I had to call the police. This girl was outside my fucking house like every day for like a week. Then on top of that, when I finally let Keisha go, when she finally quit from the gas station, then it's if they not coming to my house and knocking on my door looking for me, they coming to my store up there looking for me. Well, you need to come outside and talk to me, bitch. I don't gotta come outside and do nothing. Didn't nobody want to talk to me when y'all was doing the bullshit y'all was doing? I don't got shit to say.
Look how the tables done.
So then it turned into like a whole. Now, I don't know what happened. We were sitting outside smoking one day or some shit, and I have a miniature poodle. Now I have 2 dogs, but before I got the second dog, I got a miniature poodle, a black poodle, and he runs around the fucking neighborhood. So some way, somehow, this little nigga done ended up running all the way from my house to Gabby's house, right? And we didn't pay no attention to it. I don't know what we was doing, but so I ended up getting a text from a random number like, your dog over here. How the fuck did he get all the way over there? He don't even cross streets like that. He's little as fuck. Man, 7.5 pounds. He might be fast, but he don't cross main roads like that. Right? Okay, so I turned to my boo. I'm like, bruh, I'm finna go get my dog because I don't know what they on, and if anything happens to my dog, I will lose my mind. I've had that man for a long time. I'm not going for none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got my April's like, go ahead and drive my car, because remember I told y'all I wasn't driving yet. I didn't have a car when me and April first met. So I drove her car over to Gabby's house to grab my motherfucking dog, and as I pull up, guess who's all standing out there in the fucking... Hey guys.
Alright, we going to the next part. Do me a favor, smash the like video. I smash the like video. Smash the like button, goddamn. See, I'm goddamn zooted around this bitch. She said, love the lives, keep doing them. I definitely will. This is my first live here. We going to the next part. We'll be on part 9. Let's get it.
Sorry, my babe was calling me. Had to answer that. But,
okay, babe calling.
The part where Naya told me that Gabby tried to make a move on her when Keisha wasn't around. Naya tried to tell Keisha about it, and Keisha wasn't trying to hear it. Like, bro, she wouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. Bro, are you slow? What do you mean she wouldn't do that? And this is the thing that this is the first red flag I should have known something was, it was a bunch of bullshit going on. Because remember, y'all, in a couple parts before this right now, I told y'all her birthday had come around after we got back together. We took that trip to Chicago, and I let her know that because she didn't do shit for me for my birthday, I wasn't doing shit for her for hers. I'll take the trip with you, but I'm not paying for nothing. I'm not buying you nothing, all of that. So a couple days before we ended up going on this trip, I think I still have the video in my phone. If I can find it, I might post it. I'm not sure, but I just want y'all to know that I still have these fucking receipts. For anybody who wants to get up here and try to act like what I'm saying ain't the truth, bitch, I still got the receipts. Keisha took it upon herself to go out before coming to work and buying Gabby cupcakes, a card, a couple other things she got her for her birthday, and some balloons, and presented it to her in my gas station, singing happy birthday to her, because I told Keisha that I didn't have no money to buy her nothing for her birthday. The whole time that was not the case. I just wasn't trying to tell her all my business. I said that because I wanted everybody around us to know that I wasn't going to buy her shit. So if you want to take it upon yourself to go buy her something, that's on you. Now, mind you, not no one time did anything that she bought for Gabby for her birthday did she present it as, oh, this is from Veronica. You know what I'm saying? No. She let it be known that this is from Keisha. I just wanted to tell you happy birthday. I appreciate your friendship. This, that. Okay. So, yeah, that was the first red flag. I should have known then. Right. It's cool, though. But, I forgot what the fuck we was. So now me and Anaya cool, you know what I'm saying? And shit's starting to fucking die down. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now, mind you, the bitch is still losing her fucking mind because she's still texting and calling my phone. Now, mind y'all, also, I'm still working at this gas station. So even though I am no longer involved like that with Gabby, these motherfucking niggas still bring their ass up to my gas station every day and talk about her business. Oh, you used to fuck with Gabby? Oh, yeah, well, she did this to me. We did that. Oh, you was the girl that, oh, damn. So I'm the type of person that you ain't finna do that to me. Damn what? What is it that you need to say, honey? I'm listening. And if you don't tell me, I'm finna curse you the fuck out. And I'm finna put you at my store and you're not coming back in here. I can guarantee you. Motherfuckers is spilling the tea. So I'm getting all types of information, bro. I'm getting all types of information from everybody in this motherfucking neighborhood. I said, bro, this shit's insane. Now, mind you, whoo, thank God. I am the type of person that will get tested in between relations. If I'm going to, you know, if we're about to get intimate, you know what I'm saying, and I know that I've already been intimate with at least one person or two people before you, I always make sure to go get tested to make sure that I'm clean. Because one thing I'm not finna do is be sitting out here infected and infecting other people without letting them know that you're infected, and now they have to live with that for the rest of their fucking life. I don't get down that way.
Thank you, because a lot of you motherfuckers be nasty, alright? Y'all be having sex with no condoms, relying on niggas pull-out game, getting pregnant, all type of shit. Smoking out of each other, drinking after each other, using the same blunts, all type of shit y'all be doing. Y'all be acting like this shit do not exist. Like, that's why do not be trying to kiss motherfuckers, for sure. I do not try to kiss, and y'all know big play, I fuck with condoms, alright? I don't rely on my pull-out game. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't work.
Right. So we gonna get tested. And if I ask you to your face, do you want to go get tested together, and you act like it's an issue, just know we will never be going there. Honey, matter of fact, you probably won't ever even be cool because you probably know you got something that you don't want nobody else to know. Oh, you're done. Have a great day. You're done. Okay? Gabby and her sister was one of those type of girls. Her sister works at a hospital, I think. I don't know if she still works there or not, but fuck that hoe too. So when I tell you, there was like two peas in the pod when it came to medicine, prescriptions, this, and that. That also was another red flag. I should have known that. Bitch, you always got something going on. And I was confused, but again, I was in a delusion. Let's not forget that part. I'll be sitting there thinking like, bro, how can you be having all these problems with your area down there, and we sleep together damn near every night, multiple times a day. And I don't have these same issues going on down here with my area. But, let's think. I'm only out here giving my coochie to one person. That one person is out here giving her coochie to everybody and their mama. If you are a woman that loves women, y'all know how intimacy can be. You know what I'm saying? It's not always somebody eating this person, somebody eating that person, somebody strapping that person, somebody... It's different ways to have sexual relations when you being with a woman, and that's the most beautiful part. I'm over here reminiscing right now. God damn, I miss you, boo. I can't wait to see you.
What else could you do? You using a strap or you licking each other? I mean, what the fuck else is there? Y'all know? Y'all let me know in the comments below. What else they be doing? Scissoring. That's it.
Just had to say that. So that was another red flag. I should have known. You know what I'm saying? But when anything is going on, she calls her sister. You on Google trying to Google symptoms. Hold on, what the fuck is you Googling it? You know what I'm saying? But again, these type of things, I didn't put two and two together up until after everything happened. Once I snapped out of the bullshit, that's when everything started to clicking in my head. And I'm just like, I mean, I guess that does make sense. And Gabby's the type of person that'll be out here doing some fuck shit and then try to figure out some type of way to make it seem like you're the one out here doing the fuck shit. Right? Because when I was with old boy, before getting back with her, after we got together, she had something. Whatever it was, it can only be... The way it was explained to me at the doctor's is that it can only be given to you to a female from a man, right? But because I had just got out of a relationship with a dude, she gaslighted me into thinking that it was me that had whatever this was that was going on, right? So what we do, we take a trip to the motherfucking hospital. I mean, to the doctor's office, right? Mind you, I was clean. You had already been to the doctor's office before that, and had already gotten whatever it was that you needed to clear up your little situation. And you were still taking them at that very moment. But now I'm at the doctor's because you sitting here trying to tell me that it's me Well, bitch, if it's me, we finna go get this shit figured out right now, and I'm finna have to beat somebody's ass because who the fuck? Right? Never was me, bro. It was her the whole fucking time. So, I don't know if y'all can do math, add the numbers up, anything like that. I can't even say I've exaggerated anything because the number of females I had was incorrect. And the number of men that I had is incorrect. Between the inboxes that I've recently received since posting these videos and the receipts that I've received and the dates and the times, I was wrong. Them numbers are way up there, boo.
Oh, shit!
There's at least 3 other females in my inbox right now telling me that they were talking to that girl at the same fucking time I was.
Damn, she freaked out. Her ex was freaked out. All the way.
2 niggas is in my inbox right now.
Ooh.
Same shit.
Damn.
You telling the nigga how cute he is. You sending them pictures of your body parts.
Oh.
Why are you doing that?
Oh my God.
And so now these next few videos that I'm gonna make is sort of gonna be more of an introduction to me and my current girlfriend's relationship now, how we met, how we got to where we are, and everything moving forward. You know what I'm saying? If y'all would like to see that, I would hope that y'all would tune in. I'd appreciate that a lot. Y'all think I'm funny. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. My girl's hilarious, bro. That's all we do is laugh. But so this next part, this Gabby part is pretty much over with. Like, I mean, I might bring her up again in the next couple of parts, but it's not going to be no major Gabby hate train on this because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep talking about this girl. I said what I needed to say, and I appreciate everybody who's coming out and telling their stories as well. And even if you don't want to tell your story, boo, DM me. I got you. Anybody out there who's scared to tell a story, I don't give a fuck what type of story it is. You inbox that motherfucker to me, and I promise to God, your story will be heard. Your story will be heard. No problem. I don't got shit to do.
She funny as hell. Yo.
I ain't got shit to do.
Right.
But I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all in.
Alright, we're gonna go to the next part. By the way, her is in the description. Her page. She funny as hell. Do we want to get into so basically the part that she say the stud girlfriend was with 1 woman and 6 men. Okay, the numbers was off. You know what I'm saying? To me, it just sounded like the girl was freaky as hell. You know what I'm saying? She probably was just a little freaky. She liked both. You know, she ain't know what she wanted to do. It'd be like that. You know what I'm talking about? But damn, do we want to get into the next part? Y'all want to get into the next part or not? Y'all let me know, cause it's like 3 more. Goddamn, and the bitch is long as hell. Y'all write it in the comments right now. We can just wrap this shit up. You feel me? And I can go get me something to eat. Y'all see me eating these goddamn chips. I'm hungry. I done smoked all this goddamn weed. Come on, man. Y'all let me know, cause we can wrap this shit up. And y'all can go watch the next part. Don't make me make the decision for you. Come on, let me see something in the comments. Is my mic on? Hello? But yep, this is my first live. Yep, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody tuning in. Yep, my very first live. Damn, y'all not gonna tell me if y'all want to fucking do it or not? Okay, we got one person say let's do it. Alright, fuck it. We gonna do it. Fuck it.
We back. But y'all know the routine. Y'all know the routine. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, shit. Hey, she lit. She probably cool as hell to hang out with. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. How your ass busting up laughing.
Okay. Sorry. So, back to the story. So, as I'm pulling up in my girl's car to Gabby's house to go get my dog that has somehow wandered all the way the fuck over there. It's Gabby standing outside holding my motherfucking dog. There's Keisha standing outside. There's Anaya, the little young bitch, standing outside. And then there's another one of my employees that was outside, but she was just pulling up to get some you know what. So I'm not saying her name just because I don't have no issue with her, and she didn't do shit to me. Fuck them hoes. Even though she did ended up getting my fucking shoes at the end of the bullshit, and I didn't find out till a couple months ago. We'll talk about that another time. And she never fucking told me about it. I don't talk to her ass no more, but she ain't did shit to me besides that. I mean, hey, somebody give you something for free, I would take it too, depending on what it is. Okay. So we'll pull up. I'm like, where my dog at? So as I'm pulling in and I'm parking to go ahead and get out the car and get my fucking dog, you see Gabby put my dog down and he runs back inside. I'm like, bro, go get my fucking dog. So as that's happening, you see Anaya running in the house as well, right? So now it's just Gabby and Keisha standing on the porch, and Naya's finna bring your dog, and Naya's finna bring your dog. Why the fuck why is she even here? So I'm like, all right. So we going back and forth, and then at this very moment is when it was confirmed that her and Keisha started or had no one. They didn't say when they did it for the first time, how long they did it, how many times they did it. They didn't tell me any of that. But that's when they both confirmed to me to my face that they were. Now, mind you, me and April, this is only like our second or third time hanging out, and it still ain't on no kissing, fucking, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. We getting to know each other as friends before anything else, right? So now they have confirmed that they have, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, cool. And then now at this point, it's just like, so now everything makes sense, because just a few weeks before all the shit went down, when I had already suspected something was going on, when me and Keisha became cool, I introduced her to Gabby, and we was hanging out, everything was cool like that. Then she started hanging out with us as a couple, so we all was in a group chat, right? Gabby is a real jealous person, so she feels like if someone is talking to you, they need to be talking to her too. And if they're not talking to her too, and I'm not talking about like no relationship type of stuff, I'm talking about strictly straight communication. That goes for someone talking to you at Walmart that knows you, someone talking to you on Facebook that knows you, whatever the case may be. If they're not talking to you and her, it's an issue. She was that type of girl. So I put us all in a group chat. We texted in a group chat with each other for about a week or so, and the next thing you know, messages in the group chat between Gabby and Keisha stopped. So one day she was upstairs in the shower, and instead of sitting her phone face down, she set her phone up. But mind you, she has a privacy screen. But I was in the bathroom while she was in the shower, phone face up, right? She gets a notification.
Y'all watch out for the motherfuckers with them privacy screens. Why y'all gotta put that shit on your phone? Don't put that shit on your phone don't have that shit on your phone if I'm fucking with you. Fuck you need that on your phone for? Stop playing with me.
A message. Guess who it's from? Keisha. But not in our group chat. So now y'all done exited the group chat and y'all texting each other on your own. So now you calling her and picking her up and dropping her off to work and all this good old shit. But when Keisha tells her side of the story, Gabby wasn't the one picking me up and dropping me off. Okay, so if she wasn't the one picking you up and dropping you off, why when I see you walking across my parking lot, not even 2 seconds later, I see her pulling off from the Dunkin' Donuts, going back towards home? Or why when I see you walking from the Wyatt Johnson area, coming from this way, why the fuck do I see her car pulling off from that same exact direction, going the exact same way? You think I'm slow, don't you? And ain't. I might have done some slow things throughout this whole situation. Absolutely. We all have. But I ain't slow. Like once things start making sense to me, I'm not slow to it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the term people use. I don't fucking know. I don't know. And sometimes things don't come out of my mouth the right way. It is what it is. Okay, so just go ahead and let me go ahead and tell y'all that. So I get back to the fucking house, you know what I'm saying? And now they done painted the narrative of they only did what they did with each other because I was doing what I was doing with April. And so I'm standing there and I'm like, bruh. So again, now she's texting me from different text apps. She's pulling up at my job while Keisha in her house sleep, trying to talk to me before, you know what I'm saying? All types of weird shit. Bitch, I don't want to talk to you. If I see you, I told you. If I see y'all, all I'm going to do is smack the shit out of both of y'all. That's it. I don't want to fight. We all know y'all not going to fight because y'all scary. That's why you walking around with that you know what all the time, thinking that you scared somebody. I'm not scared of that. Never have been. Have I been shot before? Absolutely not. Do I want to get shot? Hell no. But am I scared? Absolutely not. Because if you're going to use that bitch, use it, honey. Ain't no point of waving that motherfucker around for nothing. Fuck that. So now she's still pulling up back and forth to my house. Keisha texting my phone. Bullshit. Gabby texting my phone. Bullshit. I'm like, okay. And then Kentrell comes into play because, like, the second time me and April hung out, he FaceTimed me. I answered the phone. Me and April was sitting upstairs on my bed smoking. That FaceTime call got back to Gabby and Keisha, and the story came out that, oh, yeah, she was cheating on you with April because I was on FaceTime with her, and April was laying in her bed in underwear, in boxers and a tank top. Where the fuck did y'all get this story from? I ain't even seen that lady naked at this point, because y'all won't leave me the fuck alone. If it ain't y'all harassing me up there, y'all knocking on my motherfucking door, pulling up to my motherfucking house, blowing up my motherfucking phone. Y'all ain't giving me no time to get the coochie. And now I think that's what was pissing me off even a little more, because it's just like, bruh, y'all ain't even let me do nothing. At this point, y'all ain't, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, cool. So popos. I hope y'all ain't looking for me. Anyways, I'm just going to continue to tell the story. No, y'all, for real. They ain't looking for me. We good. So this fucking fly is about to piss me off. So,
that fly been listening to
back
the story.
to me pulling up and they standing outside. Naya finally comes outside. She gives me my dog, and I'm just sitting trying to figure out why the fuck you here, right? Okay, cool. And it was just a bunch of bullshit going on. Got in the car, came, you know what I'm saying? Came back to the house with my dog, with my bitch, you know? So get out of here, please. So, shit happens, things go down, all this good old shit, and everybody ends up getting fired from my gas station, except for Anaya, the young bitch, right? So me and her ended up having words back and forth about the situation because I felt that she was messy. Bitch, you know what the fuck was going on the entire time, so why are you being messy? 1, 2, mind your fucking business. If you cool with a couple, if you cool with two people that are together and they break up, what you don't do is pick sides, honey. If you can go check on this person, you check on this person too. Who gives a fuck who did anything wrong? That's not how it works. But they decided they wanted to pick sides, right? Because one, I'm not finna let a bunch of 19, 18-year-olds come chill up in my house smoking and drinking. That's not what I don't condone that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Gabby was doing over there. You know what I'm saying? So they would all link up at Gabby's house because they know that they can smoke, because they can't do it at their mama's house because that's where y'all live with y'all mamas. And they know that ain't nobody in y'all household finna be buying y'all no liquor, knowing good and god doggone well y'all ain't old enough to be drinking. So now it's just me and Anaya, and I got some new employees at my store, right? Cool. So it was like a couple weeks went by when me and Anaya just wasn't cool like that for real. But then there was a couple weeks where we had started getting back cool, right? Then she proceeds to start telling me a story about how she stopped hanging around Gabby and Keisha together because they was just all lovey-dovey on each other, all this other shit. And then one day when Keisha was somewhere, before she got to the house, Anaya made it to Gabby's house before Keisha did, and Gabby tried to make a move on Anaya. And Anaya did not like that because she doesn't like girls. The bitch is a virgin. Anaya didn't like that, so Naya tried to tell Keisha about it, and Keisha didn't want to hear it, like she was lying about it.
Oh, shit. So now Gabby, the stud girl, trying to hit on the other girl, like, damn, freaky ass.
Hey guys, so we are back with the final part about Miss Gabby.
Hopefully we can hear the voices
after
a little.
This, when we start unlocking Keisha
the sound is...
and Mr. Chris, I won't really just be mentioning Gabby too much more. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't play a full part in the story because a lot of other people play parts too, okay? But again, if y'all like this wig,
okay, I like it. Okay, she got rid of the red. Okay, I like the black. I like the black better.
You
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I fuck with the black, y'all.
That motherfucker say, Veronica, it's backwards, but Veronica. Alright. Anyways. Anybody who knows this girl, anybody who's ever encountered this woman, anyone who's ever been around her, or her family members, anyone who knows them, they know that I'm speaking nothing but facts and everything that I've said in all these videos, down to the lies about how she got pregnant, what, you know what I'm saying, what took place and then ended in pregnancy. That was a lie she told me. The multiple men in her family that took something from her without permission. The multiple men that is not family members that she says took something from her without permission. If y'all understand what I'm saying. Like I said before, there was a lot of red flags in the situation. The first one, I mean, I should have known something was up because I done dated a couple studs before. I done dated a few studs before, but I've never had, even the femmes that I've dated, I've never had no woman that I've been with, especially a stud, ask me to strap them.
Whoa! Yeah, that's not usually how it go. Like, the stud don't want to get strapped. Holy.
I ain't never done it before. Now do I want to? Yeah, but I'm scared because I ain't never done it before. What if I don't do it right? Right? So, I've never had somebody ask me that before. So for her to ask me that, now this is when we got back together the second time, but before Miss Keisha. That makes sense. So, I mean, the red flags was there. I just didn't want to see them. You know, so it be like that sometimes. Definitely be like that sometimes. But after the police and pulling up, going about my dog and Naya and all of them, and finally getting Keisha out my store and all this other fucking shit, bro, the shit starts to die down. You know, it starts to die down. I moved on happily. You know, now it's to the point where Gabby and Keisha, they're in a relationship supposedly at this point. And Anaya no longer hangs around them because of what Gabby tried to do. And Keisha didn't want to believe her. So now they're in a relationship and Keisha's living with Gabby. Then this is where Keisha started doing a bunch of weird shit. And I'm not even just talking about like, yeah, you was my friend, you started fucking the girl that I was dating and then tried to act like that you did nothing wrong. Girl, bye. So the first weird thing she did was after the situation was over, I'm sitting up there working at my gas station. And Keisha walks into the gas station with a plastic bag full of clothes. And she sits the clothes and a piece of a blender. There's a bag of clothes and a piece of a blender in this bag. She sits that bag on top of the little ice cream machine that we have in there. And she's like, well, this is yours. So I go through the shit and I'm looking at it. I'm like, bruh, you could have threw this in the trash. You did not have to come up here and bring this to me. What was the point of doing that? That's the shit that I'm talking about. You come into my job, and then when I react a certain type of way, y'all looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Y'all do shit for my reaction. Y'all do shit to get a reaction. Y'all do things that deserve a reaction because what the fuck are you doing? So I talk shit to her and get the fuck out this store. Like I said, don't come back here. I'm not gonna tell you again. Right? So another friend of mine, the older lady that I have, my best friend actually, she was working at my store at that time as well, but she was more like not scheduled but more on call when needed type of thing. You know what I'm saying? She always helped me out. I love you, Miss Tiffany. A few weeks go by, I had her working up there on I think it was a second shift. I want to say it was a second shift, like 3 to 11. And out the blue, she texts me and she's like, Keisha looking for you. And I know I still got the messages because me and Miss Tiffany, we don't listen to nothing on our phone, so I can definitely find a message of her telling me, Keisha was up there looking for me. She wanted to talk to me, to apologize to me about what she did. You can never apologize to me. You can say, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean it. All you want, honey. It won't mean a goddamn thing to me. Okay? So apparently what took place while Miss Tiffany was working at the gas station that night, Keisha, I guess her and Gabby got into it. The story that was told to me is that Gabby had another female at the house. And Keisha found out about it. She walked her ass up there to the store, crying to Miss Tiffany, trying to find me so that she can explain to me what happened and sort of try to get our friendship back. There's no friendship, boo. You can never be trusted again. So she texts my phone, and I see the shit, but I don't text her back because it's like, girl, we don't have nothing to talk about. When I wanted to talk to you, you didn't want to talk to me, right? Y'all wanted to go hide. But now that the roles is reversed, you think that I'm gonna be here to be the one to console you and whatever it is that you're going through with the bitch that you. No, man. Absolutely not. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this about myself. I can be very fucking petty. Very petty. On purpose and on accident. If you've ever done anything to me, bitch, I will never fucking forget it. I don't care if it's 20 years later. Bitch, if you said something mean to me in fucking middle school and I see you 20 years later in fucking Walmart and you on the fucking ground wheezing for fucking air, you need a bottle of water or whatever the case may be, I will not be the one to give it to you. Do I want anything to happen? No, but hey, life is life. Certain things you can't do to certain people, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody handles things differently, right? This whole entire situation could have had me ended up on Snap had my mind not been as strong as it is. This is a diabolical ass situation, and it was even more diabolical being the one that had to go through it. You know? So Keisha's trying to reach out at this point, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, stop fucking calling me. She goes calling my phone, my other phone. She starts calling my store phone. I need to speak to you. I don't give a fuck what you need to do. Leave me alone. Go talk to Gabby. So then later on it comes to find out she's sitting out there on the porch crying and shit like that. I mean, I'm very petty, like I said. So when Miss Tiffany told me, you know, the first thing that I did the next day when I went to work, pulled them cameras up, rewind. I want to see this bitch sitting outside on my motherfucking curb crying. I want to see it. Because guess what? When the shoe was on the other foot, huh? It don't feel good, do it? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Now, one thing, I ain't no hating ass bitch. I've never been a hating ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's a pretty girl. She had a nice body. Like I said, she's nice. She's cool. But you need to stay away from her. I don't know if she's from Clarksville. I don't know where. I don't know or remember where the fuck she's from. Nor do I give a damn. But and now from this point, you know what I'm saying, Gabby's starting to reach out because it got back to her about what Keisha did up there at the store. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to y'all about none of this shit. I don't want to talk about none of it. What y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Stop texting and calling my phone. Stop hitting me up on social media. Stop calling this fucking store. Stop fucking sending messages to people to give to me. I don't care.
Okay, so we got one more part here. We coming up on our last part. So basically, what's her name? Tisha. I forgot what the fuck her name is, but basically now she having problems with the other girl. So now, okay, we at the final part.
School or a professional setting.
Damn, you had Jamaican oxtails and mac and cheese for lunch. Holy, that sound good. Holy. You know what? That's what I'm gonna go get me today. I'm gonna go get me some oxtails from, what's that restaurant called? Golden Crust. A lot of people be hating on Golden Crust. I fuck with Golden Crust. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm about to go do. As soon as we got 10 more minutes, make sure y'all smash the like button. I appreciate y'all. Okay, the likes matching the viewers, but I know some of y'all still didn't hit the like button, so y'all tweaking.
Aspect, or you know, my brother, because he's a barber in Clarksville. I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all know we got the same last name. Y'all do your own math. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I got a brother in Clarksville that's a barber. I got another brother. I got two brothers in Clarksville, but one of them is a barber. So I ain't never hid the fact that my first name is what it is. I just don't like it, so I don't go by it. So so in this moment, me and April, we starting to go on. You know what I'm saying? We starting to. I finally got the coochie.
Ooh, got that motherfucker.
I finally got the coochie. When I tell y'all,
it was good. It was, wasn't it?
It was everything I thought it was.
Oh shit!
It was
That'd be the best.
Everything I imagined.
Sometimes that shit don't be lining up right. You be like, damn, I waited all this time for this. It been like that sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, fuck. That's why I don't be trying to wait on the pussy no more. Fuck that shit, man. I don't even want to give you 2 weeks no more. Either you like me or you don't, baby. What we doing? You feel me? Let's not waste no time with this shit. You feel me?
I don't know if y'all have paid attention. It's kind of hard to pay attention to her through a video or a picture on the internet or whatever the case. But if y'all know, anyone knows April, if y'all ever met her, if y'all ever seen this woman walk into a fucking room, bruh.
Bad, ain't
I'm talking about instant mesmerization, whatever, instantly mesmerized. And it's not even, I don't even know what it is. Like, it's just her. It's the way she walks, the way she talks. She ain't finna let no nigga, little boy, her, no bitch either. Like, bruh. I think the moment that I knew that I was attracted to her was she came into my gas station. Now, mind you, she had already had my number, but I told y'all I wasn't talking to her because I still had this little situation over here. She came into my gas station to get some gas, and some other little young bitch was in the store, and I guess they had a little interaction the day before in traffic. A little young bitch damn near hit her car doing dumb shit, following too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, on her ass, damn near hit her car. She didn't like that, but them bitches was scary, so they didn't get out the car and do nothing. You know how young bitches be. So I guess she ended up spotting that same bitch in the store that day. So I had April at my register, and I had my other employee there, and then the little young bitch was at the other register with my other, employee. So she just casually talking. Now, in the beginning of the conversation, I'm just like, oh, they must know each other. But then I'm side-eyeing her because I'm just like, we could have waited till you went outside to talk to this bitch. You didn't have to do it in front of me. You hurt my feelings. Whole time, it wasn't no casual conversation. She was cussing this bitch out in the most calmest voice I've ever heard in my life. I'm talking about she didn't yell. She barely said any cuss words. But it was the way she said it. I'm standing behind the counter. I'm like, so then the little young bitch hollered out and said, well, I didn't know following too close was illegal. Me and her both said, oh, hell no. April said, look, I'm not. She said, oh, she a dumb bitch. Yeah, I'm done talking to you. She paid for her gas, got what she was getting, and turned around and walked out. She walked to her motherfucking car. I wasn't finna let her pull off that motherfucking parking lot. My brain would not lock. My brain would
chased her down.
I told my employee, I said, look, hold the fort down. I gotta go outside and talk to her. I have to go speak to her. I'm talking about, I ran around the motherfucking corner.
I like that. That's what I be talking about. When you see me, you better take your shot. You feel me? It's big play, live in the flesh. Come around that motherfucking corner. Come out there and talk to me, girl. You see me just hop out that motherfucking big boy Benz.
Out that motherfucking door to her ass. Sure did. I said, I don't know what the fuck that was in there.
I like that.
But that shit was sexy. That was very attractive. It did something to me. I'm not sure. I like it. Love it. Need it. From that point forward, I started my communication. You know what I'm saying? Texting her back. double texting, paragraphs, letting her know things about me. Now we're in the sense of getting to know each other, and then
I fucks with that, yo. Don't be fucking taking too long to text me back. None of that goofy shit. You feel me? Like text back, text paragraphs, all that shit. I like that type of energy. You feel me? I fucks with that. She shot her shot, all that type of shit. Let's go.
a couple months later, you know, bro, it's so serious to the point with me and April that I have the video from the cameras in the gas station. I recorded the video.
You got that shit in your phone, don't you? That's what I'm talking. Hey, she in love. She in love all over again, yo. She got the fucking video footage of her cussing the fucking girl out in her phone. She kept that shit. She got her running around the corner, out the counter, and going out there to it. I fuck with that. That's what I'm talking about. I like that type of energy, y'all. I don't like to do no chasing. Fuck that shit, man. I need somebody to like me. You gotta be crazy about me. I just stopped talking to him. Listen, I literally, for real, stopped talking to a motherfucker, come back out of town, motherfucker, not talking about seeing me. What? You done lost your mind. I need somebody to be quick with this shit. I'm trying to hurry up and get back to you. Like, I fuck with her. Let's go.
Cameras on my phone of the first time we had our first kiss.
Was that the job?
I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's true. I have the video of our first kiss from so I miss my girl April. I cannot wait to see you, girl. I miss you so much. So I had to say that, but we will get into more story times about me and April, and I can't wait for us to start doing them together, because actually what I do want to do is I want us to both sit down and try compare and contrast how we feel like it was when we first met each other, as far as what I did versus what she did versus what I did, or who we felt like made the first move, all that good old shit. We are gonna make that video, and I'm gonna make sure I post the full video on my YouTube, but I will post parts of it on TikTok as well. If y'all want to see it, it's up to y'all. But back to Miss Keisha, you know, shit happened, things moved on. I bought a car. My birthday came up, I bought me a car. You know what I'm saying? Red's my favorite color, as y'all know. Bought me a car. Shit started happening. Apparently Gabby and Keisha had broke up at this point, because Gabby said that she found out that Keisha was sleeping with men. So they break up. Gabby's living her life. Me and April, we're living our life. I don't know what the fuck Keisha's doing. My birthday come around, I bought me a car. She realizes that I bought a car. The bitch turns around and pulls up at my fucking gas station and think that she can ask for information on how I got the car that I got. Girl, I'm not giving you none of that. It's none of your fucking business. Why would you think that I would help you? People are delusional, bruh. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, so tax time come around, and you know, with any fucking job, when tax time come around, they send them W-2s out. Now, there's two type of people in this world, for me, I'm gonna say. You got motherfuckers who sit around all year, with or without jobs, waiting on tax time so they can pop out and pop their shit.
For sure, you do.
Then you have the other people
and them school checks,
pop their shit with or without tax money, right? Okay, I don't get. Taxes ain't my thing, you know. Fuck that, bitch. I make money every day, multiple different ways, and I got a job. I'm gonna keep a job. Okay, this shit ain't cheap. Well, this is. You know, I got this off a little TikTok shop, but shit ain't fucking cheap. So I'm gonna keep me some money. It's always been my thing. So the shit done died down. Everyone's happy. Me and April are now officially in a relationship. We done fell in love with each other. We love each other. And I'm sitting in my fucking office one day, and then I told her, like, again, this is tax time. So I'm sitting in my fucking office one day, and my phone, the way she set my iPhone up, I had her set my iPhone up like this for me. so that if I don't know you, or if your number's not saved in my phone, my phone won't ring. But if you leave a voicemail, I'll get the voicemail. So I had ended up getting 2 missed calls from a number on my phone. I'm like, bro, I don't know who the fuck that was. I'm not even finna call you back or nothing. But it didn't say spam or anything. So then like I said, I'm sitting there at my desk in my office, and the store phone starts ringing. I picked that motherfucker up. It's Keisha on the other phone asking me when is she gonna get her W-2. I said, who is this? She said, Jakeisha. I said, click. Hang that motherfucker up. Girl, don't ask me about no fucking W-2. You think I give a fuck if you get a W-2? You need that money, don't you? Because I'm sure you still probably have nowhere to stay. Or if you do, you staying with somebody else. Where's your own shit at? So she called back again. I said, hello? She said, yeah, when am I going to get my W-2? I said, I don't know why the fuck you think you can call this phone and I was going to tell you or give you anything. You are insane. Click. That bitch called back like 2 more times. I sat there and watched that motherfucker ring. Do not call this fucking phone, bitch. I can't do shit for you. I don't give a fuck if it's the simplest thing. I can't give you an answer, yes or no. Nah, I can't do that for you. Find somebody else to do it, honey. It's not me. I have different ways of being petty. I be cracking my fucking self up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she funny as hell.
I be cracking myself up.
She funny
Girl.
as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
But it is what it is. So I'm gonna make this video the first part of the Keisha saga. Maybe not. I'm just probably gonna put it in the same playlist. Might as well.
Alright, y'all go follow her, man. Her TikTok in the description below. She is funny as hell. We went from the stud girlfriend, you know, messing with the daddy homeboys. Like I say, I feel sorry for the daddy. You feel me? Like, damn, got all his niggas coming over there fucking his stud daughter. Holy. Y'all niggas who be fucking studs, y'all wild, alright? Y'all some wild motherfuckers, alright? But shit, that's a wrap. I need to figure out why the fuck my shit was not streaming over here on my other YouTube channel, which is We Still Hustle Daily 2. If y'all don't know, make sure y'all tap into that Storytime channel too. You feel me? If you add that up, that's 6 videos every single day. And let me figure out why the fuck. I know y'all still on live, but I gotta do it like this because I'm trying to figure out why that shit didn't work. I'm supposed to be live over there too. Oh shit. Let me see if it's gonna go live. Nope. Oh shit, that shit live? See, I'm fucking up on stream. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, and rocking with me. Nah, that shit ain't live. I need to figure that shit out, bro. But definitely go follow her. She funny as hell. Oh, I gotta go to manage. I gotta figure this shit out. I'm sorry, y'all. The video over, man. I just gotta figure this shit out on why I wasn't live on my second channel. Make sure y'all follow both Storytime channels. It said that it was streaming though. Oh. No. I gotta figure this shit out, man. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay. Y'all still in here watching me? Y'all, wow. The video over, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got another 2-hour video coming in like at 5:55. But I just don't want to turn the stream off because I don't want to fuck this shit up. Can't figure this shit out. RP. Yeah, why it's not working? It's not working. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I don't know what the fuck going on. Maybe I do gotta end it. Cause I should be live on the other channel, bro. But it's not working, bro. What the fuck is going on here? It says the stream is healthy. Let me hit public, bro. Let me see if this shit works. I don't even see it. Oh, there you go. Let me see. Did it work? Let me see. It's not working. It's not working. I'm trying to stream from both channels, like both my YouTube channels at the same time. We Still Hustle Daily and We Still Hustle Daily 2. It's not working. For some reason. I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. Let me figure this shit out. It's probably gonna stay live for a minute, though.